Hello. How are ya? How you doing today? Well, alrighty then. What am I going to talk about today? Not quite sure, are we? Well, I'll let you know. So first, let's say hi, everybody. Sorry I had to delay everything. I had a doctor's appointment this morning, which ran late, which was annoying. And then I got home literally maybe 15, 20 minutes before the live would have started. So let me just I want to get into the real, actual chat, not on StreamYard because it stinks when it's not on StreamYard. All right. And then we'll get going and see what I'm going to talk about, which seems to be a big, crazy bone of contention. So, how many people think that I'm here to out purple because I'm a mean, mean, mean girl? Mean, 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 vile girl. Is that who I am? What do you guys think? Is that who I am? Am I a mean, mean, horrible person? Well, maybe some of you think so, but the ones who know me, no, I don't. Now, what in that said that I was going after purple? What in that said? Now, I'm not saying I'm not. Not saying I'm not at all. But what in that said to everybody that I was vile and going after purple and going to call her out and ruin her life? What said it in there? It said, what's private isn't private. Karma's coming to get you. What is unseen will be seen. Guilty much? Did it necessarily say, I'm going to come get purple and bring her down? Guilty much about that stream? Guilty much about privating it, aka dirty deleting it? I don't know. You tell me. You tell me. Now, I thought a lot about exactly what I was going to do here. About exactly what I was going to do. Yeah, and I'm not okay with two-faced. I'm not okay with fake. I'm not okay with one day calling someone out and the next day being, let's just be kind. I'm not okay with one day calling me out about how I'm skeezy and I'm an ogre, and the next day being, I really want to appeal to OG's heartstrings and ask her to be kind. I don't do that. I don't do that fake stuff. You either are with me or you're not. You're either a friend or you're not. But you're not going to one day act like a complete and utter bitch to me, and the next day expect my kindness. Because don't expect my kindness and don't take it for weakness because it's not. Okay? So here's the deal. I had a dream we were hanging out the other night, but you were helping. What on earth? You know what? I had a dream. Oh my God. I had a dream that I was hanging out with The Rock and we were making like a wrestling rope. I don't know where that came from. Hey, there's my Erin. She made it back. Hey, Hermitsy Frog. There is a lot of emotional manipulation. See, everything that happened yesterday and today would be a really good psychology study. It really would. Because, well, let's get back to the start. What did I say that said, I'm here to destroy purple? I didn't say anything that really went to that. If anything, you would have thought I was going after Unseen because her name was actually in the thumbnail. But everyone took it to mean purple. Why? Because you all are guilty, and you should be. You should be. Because what you've been doing is nasty. You've been nasty, and you know it. That's why you're guilty. That's why you're guilty. Now, I'm tired of the lies. The Rock is amazing. I'm tired of the lies. I'm tired of the lies about me. Because I'm tired of the dumb people who believe it. Because there are some people who believe it, and not sure why, but we're going to put it all out here. Actually, I do know why. It's because I don't go back and do the petty bullshit. You know, I heard someone, Jenna, ask me, how many lives did I put out about Tony and how many lives did she put out about me? Now, Tony and I are fine with each other. Okay. There were some things that she thought and was told about me that were not correct. And thus she went after me. And once she found out, we're fine. So whatever happened in the past, that happened. It's fine. But how many lives did I put out about Tony? How much did she put out about me? She went after me every day for 6 weeks, every day. She went after me a little bit in the morning on her channel and a little bit at night on Purple's, every day for 6 weeks. I made 2 roasts that were under 5 minutes, and I only did it many weeks after because I knew she was in a bad place when the 6 weeks started. Okay? That's why you get your little side to believe you, because I don't go out there and like about all the little things. Purple, I don't. I don't put life to the petty bullshit. So you want to say these stupid little things, I usually don't fight back, because if people believe the dumbness, then I don't need you around. Okay? So first of all, you thought I was going to talk about you because you're guilty. Because you're guilty and you know you're guilty. If you weren't guilty, you wouldn't have thought that was about you whatsoever. You wouldn't have, because it more goes to unseen than you. Okay. So you're guilty and you know it. And we're going to talk about why you think you're guilty and why you thought it's about you, which, all right. Now, when you started, well, let's look at the difference between yesterday and today. So does anybody here who's out here notice the difference between the behavior yesterday to the behavior today? What was the behavior like yesterday when this live went on that now was privated? What was the behavior like yesterday? It was very different from today. It was mean. It was nasty. It was vulgar. It was the attitude of, I'm going to take this person down at all costs, and I don't care who I hurt. I'm going to hold up these papers that show information, and I don't care what's on it. I'm not even going to take the time to look to see if names are on it, to see if addresses are on it. I'm so tunnel visioned in my hate that I'm just putting it out there, right? Just mean and vulgar and not seeing anything but the final prize, which is I'm going to take this bitch down. What was it today? I have no more fight in me. Please be kind. Actually, it's funny. Purple wasn't even that nice about it. Harper was. Harper was all like, please take pity on us and be kind. Purple barely had the energy to do that. She was just like, I don't have the energy for it. So but I'm not going to fight with her. It's like, you go from I'm taking out to the Tonys at all costs to, I don't have any fight with me. And then it's all about your child, which I will say, I don't wish harm on any child. And I am very sorry that your son is sick and that he has COVID. And I hope the best for him. I really do. I mean, I would never wish anybody to be sick. If you have any questions, I have a master's in immunology and microbiology, and I studied coronaviruses and lentiviruses. If you have any questions, contact me. Okay? Now, I'm sorry that your child is sick, but then again, you don't get to bail out of bad behavior because someone is ill. It doesn't absolve you of bad behavior. There are a lot of people who have sick kids, and they're not all assholes. Okay? So you can't just say, well, I was that way yesterday, but today, please don't call me on it because I have a sick child. All right? I mean, from the way you've talked, he's had symptoms for a while. And again, I feel horrible that he is ill and I wish him the best. But that's neither here nor there in your behavior. You're an adult and you get to choose how you act. And that is completely distinct from that part of your life. And if you can't do both at the same time, if it's too much, then don't be on here. If you can't separate your time to take care of your child and then have a separate life on YouTube where you're going to be the caller outer and then don't do both. Then just take care of your child. So if you choose to also be here, if your choice is to also be here, if your choice is to do things like go after the Tonys, then your choice is to accept the consequences of that the next day and don't use anything as your excuse. Make sense, people? Makes sense. Now, I watched this morning as the chat played. Like, you want me to show you some of the things that I saw? there were a few comments, and I'll just read them, but I'm not going to try and pull them up. But there were some comments in the chat. Now, you're sitting here saying, I'm so mean, and you really hope, and Harper's all like, please, OG, please just, we just want this to end. We're ready for it to end. I'm glad you guys are ready for it to end. Some of us wanted it to end. Some of us never wanted it to start. I didn't know these things even started, to be honest with you. When I came on YouTube, I thought I was getting into an arena with adults. I had no idea that there was a subsect of people who acted like raving mad 12-year-olds. I had no idea. I had no idea it was possible to go somewhere as a 30, 40, 50-year-old, just over 18 and out of high school woman, where people would act like this. I didn't know it existed. I mean, let's just, I think we get desensitized to it, but let's take a step back. Did at any time before any of us came to YouTube realize this kind of behavior came out of adults? I mean, these are adults. We're supposed to teach children that this is not okay. Yet, I mean, I've never seen a child act worse. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. So as far as, Harper saying we're ready for it to end, well, none of us were ready for it to begin in the first place. And many people have had their own situations where it was too much for them. And I don't think that's ever been considered. So why suddenly is it this big, like, how many times have people you've gone after said, please stop? How many times did Tony beg her to stop? Jill says, yes. I mean, I never asked you to stop because I just never thought you'd keep going, because I thought at some point you would realize you were an adult. I mean, my goodness. I thought at some point logic and intelligence would kick in and tell you this is not how adults act. So I'm glad you're ready for it to stop, but you don't get to dictate the timeline at this point after all this bad behavior. Now, this whole community of people is really large. You might be the loudest, and you might be the one who is ready to go fighting. And the rest of us might just be so in shock and be such an adult that we just ignore it. But there's more people who are shocked at your behavior than are accepting of it. I hate to tell you. We're just a little more silent because we just say like, oh my God, didn't realize an adult would act like that. I'm just going to go over here and do some adulting while you go over there and curse and hop on a dick and suck a cactus and and come at me, bro, and blah, blah, blah. Willy dick, suck a cock cut. Didn't know adults acted like that. Really didn't. Okay. So I watched your chat this morning. Okay. And I got some comments. Let's see what some of them were. Now, I don't know who half of these people are, to be honest with you. It's interesting what some will get used to, especially, yes, it's interesting what some will get used to get people off their backs. I mean, like, you get desensitized to it and you think that this is normal behavior. You think this is how the world works, which is, and you just like for example, I had Jenna impersonate me. Okay. I was told there was a thumbnail and to go look, and I kind of sat there for a moment, and then I stepped back. And hold on. I stepped back and I thought to myself, okay, let me go back to before I got here. Because I haven't been here I've only been here 10 months and I took 2 of them off. I haven't been here that long. Let me go back to pre-YouTube. And what would I think about this? Let me think about if I was at work and suddenly someone came out of the coffee room and was dressed up as me. Maybe I wear suits all the time, or they have a suit on, and maybe they wear a whatever. Someone came in and dressed as me. What would I think about that? What would everyone around me think about that? We would all be like, oh my God, are you 5? Are you mad? Who does that? I mean, imagine if you went to a parent-teacher meeting And the parent who, you're fighting over better lunches in school. And the parent on the opposing team, that wants lesser lunch, whatever, dresses up as you to like call you out and get her types of lunches over yours. You would look and be like, holy heck, Batman. What? That's how people deal with issues? Like, you don't like me, so you're going to impersonate me? And like, what is that? Who does that? Who does that, chat? Who, like, take yourself out of YouTube where you've gotten desensitized to this behavior. And please tell me who does that. Jenna says she's putting out everything she has on Tony. Well, then she's just an asshole. This is not normal behavior, people. It's not normal behavior. It's not. It's not. Acting and dressing up as someone and getting a meme that makes fun of you because you look like an idiot, and then getting called out and being embarrassed for it, and then saying, I'm going to put out all these people's information, which is illegal, is not how adults handle things. It is not. It is not. There is something wrong in your head if that is the behavior you go to. We accept it because what else are we going to do? Right? If I go to YouTube and I write, because she's not taking my content, and I don't strike people anyway. Like, what am I going to do? Do a pussy complaint? She dressed up as me. What are you going to do? There's nothing you can do to YouTube. I got my feelings. People do this. People make videos about people. There's no like I got my feelings hurt complaint in YouTube. There is not. She tries to, yes. Oh, yes. She tries to say she wasn't impersonating me. She was a moon face charlatan, right? She's a moon face. Should we look at the video? Because I clipped it. Why, if it's a moon face charlatan, do you talk about me? Because I can play it. Because you say, I got this crown for some moon face charlatan, which I don't even know what that is, award. And then you start to talk about, I did my nails like Miss Queen OG, and about Miss Queen OG got hers at a pageant, which no, I didn't get mine at a pageant. I wasn't a beauty pageant girl. I won the science fair and the spelling bee. I was very intelligent. I was in marching band. I marched in drum corps after that. I did not do pageants. I was not a pageant girl. Looks have never been my main focus of anything. Oh, yeah, and she's holding up her boobs. I mean, but it wasn't impersonating me. So you point out that you did your fingernails. You point out your lips, which I have nothing in my lips. These are my lips. I line them on the outside. These are my lips. I'll find the Bug saw it. I have a picture of me from when I was 18 or 20, and I look exactly the same, except I'm a little older. Yeah, real doesn't mean it looks good, And then she's got all this, and then the eyelashes, and then the crown, and then she talks about her hair and how, yes, her hair is different, but she wasn't impersonating me. And then she holds up her boobs, which takes all her strength because they're like, she's got to go from the floor and pull them up. These are real. Good for you. Good for you. You know what? I'll tell you a story. I'm a survivor of an eating disorder. And when I got healthy, I got my butt back, but not my boobs. So I got them as a, yay, you survived being 89 pounds. You survived anorexia. Not everyone does. So I'm going to treat you to getting your boobs back. Wow. How many people think worse of me for that now? Wow. Are you better because yours are real? Or are mine worse because I survived anorexia? And who cares anyway? I hate to tell you, 10 out of 10 guys are going for mine. Sorry. Not sorry. See, I don't usually talk like this, but I'm gonna now. Now, anyone who knows me knows that when I say I don't do drama, what I mean is I don't start drama. I don't start drama. I don't get up on my live stream with a picture of somebody. out of the blue and start talking about her face and how in the live 9 hours ago, her lips looked this way. And in the live the week prior, her cheeks were, but she doesn't watch me. But she doesn't watch me. But she knows all that. Now that is starting drama, correct, chat? That is starting drama. That is being a drama channel. When your content is holding up photographs of people and making fun of their appearance, that is drama. Or when you dress up as somebody to call them out, that is drama. That is drama. When I get on my live to talk about mean girls in general, and I talk about how I have had a mean girl go after me and use you as an example, that is not me doing drama. That is me responding to an idiot who does drama. There is a difference, right, chat? There is a difference. Because I don't come on here. Nothing I do other than responding to people is drama. What my content is comedy, skits, satires, whatever. And then I do live streams. And my lives, if you'll notice, don't have people's names in them. My content isn't Queen OG, come over here. My content is let's talk about mean girls. Let's talk about haters. Let's talk about doxers. Now, I might use people as an example because it's happened to me, but that's a little different. And I hate to say it, I'm not going to apologize for my reaction to a shitty situation that you caused. I will not. So if I have to react to your drama, that's different. Okay? So let's not get it twisted. All right? Hi, Eliza. Just want to look at chat every once in a while. I would prefer people to be like, yeah, exactly, Aaron. Exactly. I will roast your corny drama. You know what? I'm going to roast myself one of these days. But I just named everything about her channel pretty much. Pretty much. Hey, Magpie. I mean, that's drama. When you get up and your live is about, hey, I'm going to talk shit about Magpie, and I just go off, and I'm going to call Magpie's job, and I'm going to find out where, that's drama. That's drama. That's drama. And that's not content. Now, getting back to what I was talking about. When I went in and watched Purple's, hi, Antoine. I always have to say it a few times. I don't see the word all the time. Antoine, hello. Love your beautiful little skull there. So what does the raccoon say? So when I went in, I saw comments like someone said, well, let me look at them because now I'm going to forget. Okay, hold on. I got a, let's see, by Nikki, fuck Queen OG, ignore her. Let's see. Now, Glamady. I have heard your name. I have no idea who you are. But she said, I have no time for OG when she referred to those of us who support Brandy as batshit crazy minions. What? I did not know that. I assume you're talking about Brandy, the mom of Monkey. I assume. There's another Brandy in chats. I don't know. Unseen had about a fit about what? Wait, tell me in a second. So I don't know. I assume you're talking about Brandy, who's the mom of the missing boy. I didn't know she had followers. I didn't know she had followers. I thought she would have people searching for. What are you talking about? Please show me what you're talking about. Because I don't think I've ever talked about anyone who's helped on her case, let alone a follower. And and trust me, I've asked. I put it in my Discord and said, does anyone have any idea where this is coming from? No clue. So please, proof in the pudding or zip it. And I have no idea who you are, by the way. So I don't know. Figure it out there, girl. And then we had Rusty said, Glamady, I would like to see the reason behind it. Yeah, me too. I have no idea what you're talking about. Like, that doesn't even sound like something I would say. but whatever. Then we got someone else asking to see the proof. And then Mrs. T said, "Why are you here?" I mean, dear Lord, I think that might have been to Frank. I mean, then we had Wendy said I was inefficient. 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 I'm going to think that means insignificant. Insignificant. Okay. But clearly, if I was insignificant, I don't think I'd be being talked about. So, rant, wrong. Try again. All right. And then I think there was one last one. I mean, these are the comments. And then leave them say what they want. It'll show their true character. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. And you should listen to Purple and her comments, and it will show you her true character. Right? Now, that is what people are saying. People who I don't know who they are, never said anything to them, and who want me at the same token to be kind. Not really how you get kindness. All right? What are you people doing? Who are you? Why do you have these opinions? Now, Purple says she's never done anything except call me a Barbie. So where do you have these opinions? Please. Because I think we all see the same live streams that I do. So clearly, if I was an asshole, everybody would think I was an asshole. So clearly, you're taking my words with something else mixed in to form that opinion of me. Where could it come from? Purple only says I'm a Barbie, which I take as a compliment, by the way. Now, first of all, Purple does not just say I'm a Barbie. So let me read chat for a second. And oh, by the way, my nose runs, so I'm gonna dot there for a second. But just so you guys know, the tampon that was coming out of my mouth. See, here's a newsflash: you don't get your period out of your nose. And I'm 50. I've already went through menopause. I don't get a period anyway. But that tampon coming out of my nose, or the maybe other white stuff, I have a deviated septum. I've said it many times in my live stream, and it's what helps my nose stay open so I can breathe. So I'm going to turn my camera off and blow my nose real quick, and I'm going to look at chat. So hold on 1 second, and maybe I'll put another tampon up. Okay, now I'm back. Sorry, I wouldn't want to blow my nose on a live. Now, just so I'll say it again for the people in the back, my nose is broken. I have a deviated septum. I have something in there. So when you see something hanging out, it's not a tampon, it's not a rat tail, it's not an alien arm, it's not rugs. It's not your brain. It's something for a deviated septum. So, got that? Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry, sweetie. Can everyone please put some chat? You're gonna make me cry. I'm gonna cry. Put some chat hands for Wee. Her dog just died. I'm sorry. I need a minute now. I hate that. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. I really am. Why did you do that, Wee? I'm a big animal lover, huge animal lover. Sorry. My goodness. But please, everybody, give some chat hands for Wee. He just lost her doggy. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. All right. And yes, just to reiterate, if you didn't hear, when I first came in, I said, obviously, and that's the thing about the watch party. It wasn't a watch party to watch a child get threatened. That is the most inane, obtuse, we use some big words now, things that I've ever heard anybody say. Do you really think? And how would we know that was going to happen? Duh. All right. We had a watch party because we like to talk while we watch YouTube stuff. Not necessarily you. Don't flatter yourself. But then we did start watching it because I hate to say it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But we're not quite sure who did it. And we definitely don't think it's the people who you said it was. So while we all said when it happened, that's horrible. We would never want a child to be threatened. We feel horrible if that's true and that really happened. We would never say differently. And just like I said this when we first started, obviously, every single one of us wants your child to get better. I would never, especially, I've lost anyone who's lost a child or has had a sick child empathizes with you. To make anybody out as not is so ridiculous. I mean, think about it. You really think that any of us who are parents do not wish the best for your children? Come on. I mean, this is what gets me. I would never even think to say that about someone else because because I would never think that. I can't imagine anyone else thinking that because I would never think it. So that gets me because if you're thinking that someone out there might not be wishing your son the best, do you think that because you don't always wish kids the best? Like I would never think someone isn't wishing because I would never. Like sometimes when people think things that you've never thought, they think them for a reason. Like I would never have thought that, but okay. Yeah, stars. So yeah, we would never want anything but the best. But at the same token, yes, Tracy, I am 50. Oh, but it's because I've had millions of dollars of work, all these plastic surgeries, if you all could be as plastic as me, because I've had my boobs done. That's it. Don't have any other plastic surgery. Sorry. Never had a facelift. Never had my eyes done. I'm going to get my nose done because it's broken. Don't have anything in my lips. They're just lips. There's nothing in there. My husband can attest to that. Don't have any cheek implants or don't have anything. I got a little shot of Botox right here. I don't consider that plastic surgery, but no, my face is my real face. And Katie Bug, I gotta find this picture. I have this picture that I found, and it's of me. Hey, Mystery Sky. I think I said it right. Hey, I feel really badly the way you were treated, and I'm just going to say that. I don't think you're trying to fit in anywhere. I watched that live stream and I just want to say that I think you were treated very badly. And I was kind of shocked that someone would treat someone that way. And that's a whole nother story that we can get to, which is, I mean, before a few days ago, I didn't even know who Jenna or Mrs. T were. Did not. But I learned who they were because of the situation that was caused, which ended up being a clusterfuck, which affected Mystery Sky. And I feel really bad for you. I don't think that they were fair to you. And I thought that was horrible. And we did watch it together. We were actually in a watch party and a bunch of us saw it while we were together. And every single one of us said that we thought that was crap. And none of us thought that that was okay. Hey, Loy YTC Vibes. Is that how you pronounce it? I assume, are you a vineyard? Because that's a pretty interesting. Nothing compares to the way, yes. I mean, that was horrible. I got lip fillers in my lips and I ain't talking about the lips on. Oh, you got the Rejuve? Oh, wow. See, I had my kids, both of them, a C-section. And for some reason, I've been told this. I somehow got tighter afterwards. So I don't know. I mean, my boobs are like I have the boobs of a young teenager 20 something and I'm still good down there. So I guess I'm doing good. And apparently I've had millions of dollars everywhere. So I hate to fool you, but I started using Peter Thomas Roth skin cleaners when I was like in my early 20s. I started using really good face care, and I started using, the rocks, blah, blah. So I just always taken care of my skin. So I don't know. Sorry to disappoint you, but I mean, whatever. So what was I talking about? So the whole Crayola thing. Now, I saw that the little pixie truther person, and if anybody wants to say something too, I do want this to be an open panel. Hey, Bex, I do look like, I'm sorry. I have really blonde hair and blue eyes, and I have, yeah, I do kind of look like, I do. I do. Anybody would say that. I always took that. I never took that badly. The only thing that I took offensively was that the way it was said was in a 25-minute diatribe that started off with how ugly I was on the outside, even though I was ugly on the inside, even though I was pretty on the outside. And it was the whole point, the whole thing of it was I didn't get the Barbie gene. I didn't go to buildabitch.com, and this is the canvas I was given. And I know my nose is this and my forehead is that and my ass is this. And I'm not perfect because I didn't get the Barbie gene. And it was just said in this way of just rudeness. You know what I mean? It's like, it's just rude. It's just the way it was said is rude. And it was said in a put down way. Like saying someone's a Barbie is not a put down. But if you say it in that way, of now I'm all like stuffy because I kind of cried there. Thanks, we. And it literally went on for 20 minutes. And that's the thing. When I came here, thank you, Bex. When I came here on a platform of anti-bullying. Hey, New Jersey Robin, of anti-bullying. And I came here, it was the crude AF thing. And I came here because I was not okay with people going real life. And I have a change.org petition, and I started on Twitter. And that's how I came here. And then I kind of moved into just say no to butthurt when I moved on to YouTube. And that was meant to be relax a little bit, laugh at yourself. Like Precious. Precious was one of the people early on. I roasted people, and I roasted big YouTubers. I roasted like Justin, and I roasted Ziggy. Every single person who I roasted is completely fine with it, and I'm actually friends with. And Precious in the beginning was a little didn't like, but then she went back and she read it and she was like, you know what? Because it was all about how in the beginning she was kind of a little bit of a loud, controlling moderator. And she would go in there and she was a little over the top. And, she was. And so she watched it and she was like, you know what? I am kind of acting like a little bit over the top. And it made her see how she was being, and she changed it. And she's so much, not that she wasn't great then, but she's much better as a moderator now. And that's the whole point of what I was doing. Like, look at your behaviors. Some of them are, maybe you could do better on that. I never said, oh, held up a picture of someone and da 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 da. I never did that. I never looked or body shamed anyone. Everything I have is on there. I wasn't on all day because I was up all till very early, and then I slept, and then I had to go to a doctor's appointment. So I haven't been on YouTube except for a little bit to look at the beginning of Purple's live. So I haven't seen, but I haven't talked to her, but I hope she's okay. But that's how I started. I started on this anti-bullying, anti-go real life, and then I moved into just say no to butthurt. Like, let's get back to the 80s when you didn't take yourself so seriously. You could laugh at yourself. If someone called something out, you didn't get butthurt about it. And notice, since I've been on here, the usage of the words roast and butthurt have gone up. Thank you very much. And then all of a sudden, everything was fine until two people suddenly got a problem with me. And the weird thing is, they both, oh, she played my membership audio. I highly doubt it was meant in that context. I highly doubt I would say in that context. I highly doubt it. But I will go back and listen. If I did say it, I don't think it was meant that way. And I will apologize if I hurt anybody's feelings, but I highly doubt it was meant in that way. I highly doubt. I have a feeling it was taken out of context. Because the other thing that I noticed, well, I support her too. I highly doubt I said it in that context, because one thing I noticed is the stuff that she played of me, the other stuff, it was all chopped up, because I went to listen to it and I was like, that's here and that's there. It was all chopped up. There were things out of order, and you can't do that. I can't imagine me saying her minions. So I'm sorry. Until I go back and hear the whole thing in full, I can't imagine that being what I said or in the context of what I said. So it's great that you heard audio. It's great that you heard audio. But did you hear the whole thing in full, in context, in order? Have a feeling not, because she already did it the other time. So I'm just going to say, in my mind, I would never think to say that. So I highly doubt it came out of my mouth. If I can't think it, it probably didn't come out of my mouth. And just because you heard it, you heard an audio taken from a video, why didn't you just see the whole video? Okay. That's why when I was listening to the other stuff played, I was like, that's really weird. I don't think, and then I went back and listened to the reel and I was like, oh, like that's why you're not just playing it, because you took it and chopped it all up. And by the way, this whole paywall thing, my God, I have said it from the beginning. Anything you say on YouTube can and will be used against you everywhere for the rest of your life. Wait, or some mod wow me. I mean, I didn't know her at all until this whole thing. I mean, so, but I have not heard like good things. And I just know when I was listening to the other audio, which I didn't listen to the whole live because it was like, I'm going to say this about her. I'm going to say this about her. And it just kept, and it's like, I didn't hear it and I didn't hear it and just kept going on. And then she started playing something, which what she played wasn't even like, she said, this is what's behind a paywall. And then she was like, no, that's the free stuff. But what she played was not, it was all chopped up and it was out of order. And then I was like, what are you doing? Like, like now I like once you do that once, like I can't trust you because you've already done it once. And why are you not just like you took it and you downloaded it? So just show it. Just show it. Like why would you take the time to take audio out? And just show it. Unless you're fucking it up. Which I'm sorry. What I did see was edited. So I'm sorry. I'm going to have to say until I hear it, I'm pretty sure it was edited because I would never think that. Highly doubt I would say it. Anyway, now I forgot what I was going to. Oh, this whole paywall thing. I have said from the beginning, anything that comes out of my mouth, I fully know that someone will get, and I did not mean to get Sassy Nas in trouble or offend her in any way. But she got a membership as a gift at one point, and she is a moderator for Purple. And my whole point was just that anybody can become a member. Anybody. It's not like other platforms where you can vet someone such that you can not accept their membership if you don't want to. Anybody can be a member. So someone like Jenna can be a member. Anybody can go and hear everything that I've ever said. So if you think somehow the things I say under my membership is, this secret content, no. Why? And most creators don't even do special stuff for their members, which there's nothing wrong with that. But, most memberships are just like, here's a tip. I like to do something. so I do all, I make, but if you think that suddenly, like, oh, all that stuff is secret and it's behind a paywall, so I'm suddenly a different person there, like, no. I mean, what I do like about memberships is we have members only live streams and stuff, and it can be a little bit more intimate. And so I can get to know them and they can get to know me. So, most of them are like me driving in my car to pick up my kids. And I don't have the full get up on, my little YouTube thing, which, oh, thank you. Little Texas Tornado became a member. Thank you, Little Texas Tornado. Yay. See, like now I can get to know people. So it's just, I'm like driving in my car. I'm not all get up. We have members only, like get readies with me where I'm like right out of the shower. I got nothing on except my face cream, which makes my face look white. I mean, so it's just, so I'm like a little bit more like, but there's nothing there that I say that is going to be something that it's like, gotcha. So like, I'm just picturing this person who thinks they're so smart. They're so smart that they're going to sign up for a membership really quick, download all these things and fill up their little whatever cards they're called, and then get right out of there before I notice. Because what am I going to do? I'm going to private all my member stuff so nobody gets it. I mean, come on. What am I going to do? Take down my whole YouTube channel so you don't get stuff? Come on. Let's think logically here. Let's think logically. Do you really think that I'm going to have stuff back there that's a gotcha moment when anybody can get to it? No. And what did you think I was going to do? Private it all because you were there? No. Come on, think a little bit. Use your noggin. And just because you are a creator, you should know there's no refunds. So once you sign up, you're there for the whole month. And I see your name for the whole month. I see your name after that too, as someone who signed up and left. So I was going to get your name anyway. Did you really think you were going to sign up for like a millisecond and suddenly your name would disappear from my Excel sheets? I mean, come on. Do you have any idea how business works? Like I have to see your money and my return on investment there. So like it's just stupid. It's just stupid what people think. But anyway, my point was that oh, you texted me? My point was that Sassy Nas was in there and she, so anybody can be in there. Someone like Jenna could be in there and take all of my stuff. So it's not as if anything in there is secret. Not at all. So that was my point. I did not mean to. Did you email me or text me? Um, um, I don't see a new. Oh, just texted? I don't have a text. Did you email me? What do I think about the events in Iran? And you know what? I don't think anything right now because that's not a topic I'm going to talk. What are you doing, Jackie, dude? You're just trying to befuddle me, little wanker. I appreciate the question, but this is probably not the time or the place for that kind of question because I don't, I try not to get into that kind of issue because it usually just ends in anger and resentment. Yes, Lydia. Yes. So I mean, so I didn't know these people before, but um, who am I now? I'm gonna go get something to drink real quick. Hold on, I'm gonna get something to drink. I didn't get, yeah, Sassy Knows. I didn't mean to. I think the way I first wrote it might have sounded because I was mad. I was a little mad because I was like, do you really think like calling it behind a paywall at like, was like, it made it sound like something it wasn't. And it's really offensive to me. Like I work really hard for my members and it was just offensive to me. So I probably said it a little bit too, but I did not mean to in any way, and I have been known to have blonde moments. So, but I didn't mean it anyway. So I'm glad you understand. So hold on. I'm going to get a drink real quick because now that I stopped for a second, now I realize what they're saying. Hold on 1 second. Oh, I need a soda pop. How you doing, buddy? Are you okay back there? You okay back there? Oh, the door closed. Okay. I got my soda now. So now I'm happy. All right. So, so that's it with the paywall. Yeah, I mean, Sassy Nas, I've never I've always known her to be fair, and I've never seen her to be. So I did not mean it. Why were you kicked out of my Discord? I do regularly. There's no one kicked out of my Discord, but I do regularly go through, and if someone hasn't chatted in a certain amount of time, I will not kick, but I will remove them if you haven't chatted. So it may be that. I did have a few people who were Mrs. Fletcher was randomly out of, it's so weird because I don't even see that yet over here. She randomly was thought she was kicked out too. And she was gone, and I didn't do anything. So I do regularly cut people out. I haven't done that in a while though. True people think nice people are the strongest people you know. Sometimes it's much harder to not say something than it is to say something. But I did have a few people who suddenly were gone. I had a few weird things happen. So I'll just leave it as that at that. So email me if you think so. Just email me, queen@thequeenog.com, because Mrs. Fletcher was like, why did I get? And I was like, wait a minute, you did it, and it was something weird, and I know what it was, but I'm not going to say it. But anyway, it's probably that. But I don't kick people. So here's what I do. If I'm going to, if I do the 30-day thing, which I haven't done it in a while, and I saw you more recently that I've done it, I will say, if anyone doesn't chat here at a certain time point, you're going to go. And if I would ever do that, I would talk to the person first. I think it's very rude to just kick someone out of somewhere without talking to them and saying something. So I would not, you would know, because I would say something publicly. So anyway, it is hard to be nice. You know what? It's really hard to be nice when people aren't nice to you. For example, Purple says she never did anything to me but call me a Barbie. That's not exactly true. Do you really think that, is it really logical? If you've actually, I know what happened, but that's a story for me to know, and no one ever else need to know. But shoot, now you made me forget what I was talking about. Oh, now if you know me, now here's the deal. There are people who have gotten to know me and dislike me, and that's fine. I respect that. If you get to know me and you're just like, who are you talking about? Someone called. What are you guys talking about there? Not exactly truthful as Pooh has shown us. Yes, we know who called me. You're saying she called me? No, I don't think so. Anyway, keep making me forget what I was gonna say. Where's Sweet Pea to tell me I have ADHD when I forget things? But if you've gotten to know me and you say I don't like you, that's fine. You just fine. Not everybody is meant for everybody. Not every relationship is gonna, end in getting married. Not every friendship will last forever. That's fine. That's fine. I don't know what you're talking about. Did you email me, Italian girl? Because I'm confused as to what you're saying. But if you have not gotten to know me and you just decide for no reason, then you're an idiot. And I don't find much value in you. I mean, so the people who say, for example, the people who say that I've roasted Purple and Heidi, I've done all, then you have not looked. Because if you look, there's absolutely nothing on my channel about Purple. Nothing. Maybe in my lives, I've talked like this, responding to things said, but I have never, hey, Monica, I have never, ever done a skit, a satire, a roast, anything. Now I know Heidi likes to say, and Heidi, yes, I'm talking about you, but I'm not starting drama. I'm responding to you. She has said a few times in the last month that I have done roasts about her and Purple. And at one point she even said, remember when she did roasts about me and you? And Purple said, uh-huh. So right out there, you put out into the universe that I did a roast on two people. Okay, go look on my channel. Purple's not on there ever. Not once, never. Heidi is in there in a satire that's combined about the community of Molly Golightly's panelists in like March of last year. And it's a satire that's in combination with how people didn't cam up during COVID. Like pre-COVID, if you got online for work, you were all like, da da da. Post-COVID, you're like top dress, bottom underwear. People were like having oh shit moments, showing their weenie, getting up with their undies on. It was kind of a satire on that kind of thing. Dennis is being polite, but it was on that, and it had like 10 people in it. Justin was in it, ICU was in it, Molly was in it. I mean, there were a lot, like Shorty was in it. I mean, there were Vintage was in it. There were a lot of people in it. It was not specifically about one person by any stretch of the imagination. But somehow, and let me just say that I have a video in my community wall post, whatever you call them, of Heidi saying how brilliant it was. It was brilliant. The mattress mamas were brilliant. 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 And then suddenly out of nowhere, it changed. And suddenly it was about her and Susan. Susan is mentioned for like a second. She's mentioned, it says the Sandra Bullock mama who morphed into the Irish sister mama and the other sister mama. And that's like it. That's like, she's got 2 sentences. That's it. But somehow I went after Heidi's disability. It's a that mean story that creator did, attacking my disability and Susan. It's not about Susan. It's not about you. It's not about disabilities. It's a satire about COVID camming up and Molly Golightly with all her panels. It's not like really about Molly. It's like about the whole. It's like the situation. It's a satire of the situation. But somehow it turned out to be that. And then somehow she's like, oh, no, these are things that are not true. This is the problem that I have. When people go out there and say things that aren't true, is that how you found me? Yeah, I have never. So this is the problem that I have. When people put things out there that are completely untrue, and then people like, you don't know how many times I've heard people say, well, you did this. And then they'll say in the next breath, but I've never gone to her channel, but I don't watch her videos, but I don't watch her. You don't know how many times. And it's like, well, if you haven't, how do you know? If you don't watch my channel, how do you know what kind of content I have? If you don't watch me, how do you know? I mean, it defeats the purpose. Like that, when I say then you're ignorant, because that's ignorant to say something about somebody, like I gave an example. I don't know anything about Mr. Beast. My kids used to watch him. I know there's a guy named Mr. Beast. If I go and I start talking about Mr. Beast, that's ignorant. I'm probably going to be wrong. I'm going to say a lot of things that aren't true because I don't know anything about Mr. Beast because I don't watch him. If I watched him, then I would be able to hold up his picture and talk about how he looked 9 hours ago and the day ago. And I would talk about the things that he made and the things that he did. I mean, so these are things that are said about me that are completely not true. Completely not true. I have never talked about those two people ever, ever, ever. So to say I did is a falsehood. And this whole diatribe of, I've been going after her for 6 months and blah, blah, blah. No, not true. I put out all the emails, by the way. All you people can go look at the emails if you want. I put them out because she threatened to put them out like 7 million times. And I finally said, fine, I'll put them out. So I put them out and then she didn't do one of them. No, they're all there. Why would I put any out and miss one? That would make me look really bad if I put some out, but not all. So no. So, I mean, go look at them. So for people to not like me without looking at all that, then you're ignorant and you're not someone I would want you in my life anyway. because you're like, I want smart people in my life. I want people who make their own decisions. I want people who say, well, let me go look at that, because that's what I want other people to do. I don't make decisions on people based on opinions of others. And I don't want other people to make decisions based on my opinion. I'm the kind of person who, I don't care if you're friends with my non-friend, because just because I don't have a good relationship with someone doesn't mean that you might not be, because we're different people. So I'm fine with that. I'm fine with people here going into places of people that I don't like. I would never want someone not to. That's a different person, a different relationship, you know? So, but these people kind of, expect people to go on their opinion. If I don't like them, you can't like them. And they really, do that. I mean, we just heard Harper freaking out because people might make peace with the Tonys, and how dare they? I mean, how dare they? What would she do if there wasn't drama? I mean, my God. And there's another one saying, "Oh, I hope OG is kind." Well, maybe you could be a little kind back. I don't know what I've ever done to that girl. I've never seen you have a problem with anyone. I don't, I have never done a bad thing to anyone. Anyone. And if you, and don't take, and this is what I say, don't take my word for it. Go look. Go look. There's a great little browser extension called YouTube Comment Search, YCS. There's like a glare there. Hey, sweet pea. And you can search the comments, the chat, and the transcript. So if someone says, "Oh, she said minions," you can search the video for the word minions and find if I said it. You don't have to listen to the whole 3-hour thing. Just search for the word minions. It's a great tool. And I have used it I will search my name. I will go through, and I have done this to see, oh, that's great. You said something about me 17 days in a row. And let's click on it and see what you said about me. Is it something nice? Is it just calling me a Barbie? Or is it saying I'm a bully channel? Because I got that. See, I was a bully channel for a while. I'm a big bully, and what's funny is, and I think I'm going to start doing like little clips, because I have a clip of her saying that she's not a bully because all she does is give her opinions on her own channel. She doesn't go anywhere else. So that's not a bully. Well, what do you think I do? I'm making skits, not about you, on my own channel. Don't go in, you have to come to my channel, watch my videos, assume they're about you, and then call me a bully. Like, come on. Come on. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Right? Right? I mean, here's how I go. I look at the logic of it. Like, I like to say, why would someone do that? Why would someone do that? Why would someone do that? Why would I do any of that? I've never said a bad thing about anyone. I respond to people and I'll make fun of their behavior. I will go into chat, like people, "Oh, she's a different person in chats." Yes, I respond to things in chats. But what do I say? Do I sit there and say, "Oh, Purple has a really ugly nose and her forehead, she needs to get some bangs"? No, I don't say stuff like that. I'll say, "Purple's morals are second." I talk about behaviors. Like, look at what the things I write are. You might think you know what I'm writing about, but really read what I say. Really read what I say. I choose my words very carefully. There's this glare. Very carefully. And I know what I say, because if it comes out of my mouth, I fully expect everybody, including all the people that don't like me, to get it. So I gotta go somewhere. There's a glare right here. I choose my words very carefully. Very carefully. So please, please go to my channel, go search all the videos, try and find where I say bad things about people. Try and find it, right? So as far as Purple, I only called her a Barbie. No, there was a period, because here's what happened. I made a video and it was about how anything can be turned into drama, anything. And I have 2 boys and they fart. So I made a video on how even a fart can get turned into big drama. Like, it was like, well, we have to have them have something like addiction. So, because opiates make you constipated. So that's why they're farting. Like, it had a whole thing about how a fart can be turned into drama. And suddenly Purple decides it's about her. And she comments how much she likes the video on my channel. And then I see her doing a live that night saying, darn it, there's this creator that not all of you, well, that most of you don't like, that made a video about me, but gosh darn it. But I think it's pretty funny. So, go there if you want. And I was like, one, how did I become a creator that most people don't like? I mean, at that point, I was almost to 1,000 subs in like 4 months. I mean, I was doing really well, and I never got backed by anyone. I never had anyone give out my name. I never had like a Molly or, Ziggy or anyone. I didn't come here with anybody. I came here with me, and I put out these random little dorky comedy videos and had some people find it and had more people find it. I came here all by myself. Never had anybody put my name out. So I was like, how am I, and they're like, oh, most people won't like it, but, I have thick skin, so it's okay. I was like, what are you doing? Why are you disparaging me like this? Like, who are you? And so I asked her very kindly, please stop. It's not about you. Please stop saying that. And she wouldn't. And so finally I went during her live and said, please stop saying this. This isn't about you. And I think she got a little butthurt, embarrassed. And then suddenly I was a bully channel. From here, then on out, I became a bully channel, and I bullied her and I was mean. And there were several times where I put out videos where she thought, gosh darn it, thought they were going to be about her, and they weren't. And prior to them coming out, she was very mean about me. I mean, she has made fun of everything about me. I mean, I have heard her talk about my looks, my weight. She says that I only look like this because my husband forces me to. What are you talking about? When I have said the story that my first husband was mad at me for getting my boobs done because he's like, I don't make you feel like a woman. You have to do. He was mad. He was mad at me and said, don't do that. Please don't do that. Is Unseen actually here? Because I will be shocked as anything if you show your face here, Unseen, because I am not pleased with you, girlfriend, at all. But what I said was that my husband is Catholic, and Catholics have that like sexual repression, they get their condoms taken away. And that so he grew up looking at Playboys. So his ideal of beauty is more like the Playboy centerfold. So, he kind of would prefer like the big fake boobs to like the real, dirt sniffer, long saggy one. That's what I said. That's what I said. And somehow, like, oh, her husband forces her. She must not have good self-esteem. Girl, I got the best self-esteem of anybody in the planet. I learned in my 40s, like, boom, I had a revelation. So don't even go there with me. But this is what I'm talking about. She has talked about every little bit of me. I mean, I've heard, oh, God forbid her husband turns over and sees her in the morning. I would never want to look like, I mean, I could find all the clips because I have them. But to say, oh, I've only called her a Barbie. No, you haven't. You've called me ugly. You've called me disgusting. You've said that my husband makes me do things. You've said every single part of me is plastic. I mean, you have gone after me like nobody's business. And that's the thing. All of these creators have, like, I have been pretty much have had someone say something about some part of my looks every day since August, every day. And the way I notice is because I do the search and I see Queen OG, and then I click on it and I hear something. I hear someone pulling up my picture and going, ah. I hear someone pulling my picture. Oh, there's a tampon in her nose. I see someone going and trying to play someone's video, but it has music in it. They're like, oh, I really wanted to play that. I really wanted to bully her and play that mean video about her. Come on. Come on. Think for yourselves, people. Go watch my videos and tell me at what point have I look or body shamed anybody. I will respond and say that person's an asshole for doing that. But I don't, like, that's the thing. Like, when was it? I just heard it. I forget where it was, just in the last day, but someone was talking about someone going after, oh, I know who it was. It was Purple. She said, I don't cam up because inevitably someone will take my picture and then say something about my nose or da. And then she started like talking shit about the people who would do that. well, they're all just fat and ugly. It's like that doesn't work. You can't say, don't tell me I'm fat, you fat ass. Like you just lost all your, I mean, if something's wrong, it's wrong. And if it's wrong, you don't do it. Because once you do it, then you've just made it okay. You can't say, don't call me fat, you fat slut. Because now if you can do it, then why can't you? And this is the thing. This is the hypocrisy that I talk about. This is the hypocrisy that people always talk about. Oh, they like, I came here on a platform of being for women, of holding women up, of saying everyone is beautiful. Go to my beginning lives. That's what I say. Hold on. That's what I talk about, right? That's what I talk about. And yet, somehow, they now say, oh, we're for women and da 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 da. And then they tear me down. Then they tear me down. I'm too skinny. What's wrong with me? I'm on drugs. Come on. Come on. Have some logic. Don't be so dumb. Really? Really? I'm a 50-year-old woman, stay-at-home mom who doesn't make money. I'm in pain management. How would I pull that off? Come on. Think about it. And then we've got the new rumor. Hold on, I want to look at chat real quick. Every once in a while, I got to look at chat. Soup was hilarious. Hold on. Send him a clip. You know what? I have so many clips of all this stuff. You know what? Like, I know. Hold on, I'm going to blow my nose real quick, actually. Hold on. Sorry. I won't do it. Okay, I'm back. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I Google all of this. Like, what makes people bullies and da da da. Like, I'm sorry. I will admit, God, this goddamn little glare. I'm sorry. I was born with an Americanized version of what's attractive. Sorry. It's not my fault. When I was 10 years old, I used to ask my mom, God, if like God would make me get in a car accident and I would like be disfigured because I was like, then people will like me for me. It's like when celebrities say, oh, it's so hard to date because I don't know if people like me for me. And then you're like, oh, it must be so hard to be super rich and a celebrity. But I used to say, Mom, can I just get in a car accident and be disfigured? So I will know that people like me for me and I won't have people come at me. Because believe it or not, I've been like this for 50 years now. So I've had plenty of girls come at me and say, oh, she just thinks she's better than us. No, I don't. Like, that's the thing. I don't think I'm better than anybody. I'm not the one who thinks that. You think you're worse than me. I have never said that. Go watch my videos. My beginning videos, I all talk about everybody's beautiful. I had a video, Finding the Beauty in the Ugly. And I put the title because, go get on panel. Like, who I get on panel, I got a broken freaking nose. You think I like my nose right now? Wait till you see what my nose really, you think I like that? Think I like having a septum thing in here? You think I like that? No, I don't. But I don't care enough to care. I'm still going to come on here and do my get readies with me and come on with no makeup on. And like, I don't care about that kind of stuff because that's not what makes someone beautiful. But I made a video and I came on with the title, Don't Hate Me Because I'm Beautiful, because I got that award at the Tavern and it was a commercial from the 80s. And I put that on there and I made it as a members only video. It started that way. And this one person, like some Beezle butt person, I don't know, was like, you always have to talk about yourself and all you think about is what you look like. Oh, thank you, Gone Girl. Gone Girl just gifted 20. Thank you, Gone Girl. I said I was gonna do it last time and I did it. I'm gonna contact you after the live because no snuffing at me because I know, I got to get my tampon back in there for my nose. But thank you, Gone Girl. Gone Girl is one of the kindest, most generous people. Hey, Justin. Shoot. Now, Gone Girl, you made me done forget what I was talking about. But I've been this way my whole life, and I understand it. You know, I used to ask my mom that, and everybody, shoot, now I forgot what I was seriously talking about. I was talking about the whole pretty thing. Now you guys made me forget what I was talking about. Oh, yeah. Oh, they hate me because I'm beautiful. Gosh darn it. See, I get distracted. I get distracted. So I make this thing, and this person's like, "Oh, it's all about you and your looks." And I was like, "Just wait till you see the video. Just wait." And they're like, "Oh no, I know you. Am I an actress?" No, and I would never want to be. I can't even imagine. Oh my God, the no privacy thing. I'm a hermit. I'm a hermit. I live on a mountain. There's a one lane dirt. Like, no way, no way. I just act like one. Oh, but I just kept telling this person, and they're like going off on me. And then I released it to everyone, and I was like, "So, how do you feel now?" And they just made some stupid comment, which show like it's just like, come on, like anyone who thinks that I'm really all about me doesn't know me very well and doesn't watch my videos. Because we've heard plenty of people say, "Oh, I don't, why do," she just said it last week. "Why don't you cam up? Because someone's going to take a picture of me and make fun of me." You know, when I came on here, I never once thought maybe I shouldn't cam up because someone might make fun of me, because I would never think of making fun of someone else. I never thought that that was something that was done. I never thought, "Oh, I shouldn't cam up because someone will make fun of me," because I'm an adult and adults don't do that, right? Right? So to think that, are you thinking that because that's what you do to people? Because that's weird. That's weird. And but now I see it because that's what you do. You won't cam up because you don't want someone to make fun of you. Yet you make, I came up here all, I don't care if I'm having a good day, I'm having a bad day, I got a broken nose, I cut my get ready with me fresh out of the shower. It's funny. I had to get ready with me where I came out of the shower and we were talking, and I had to go. Never combed my hair. Never got to combing my hair. And I got that. She didn't even comb her hair. I got the other day uh, a picture, Heidi in purple holding up my picture, talking about all my flaws. And it's like, well, what am I? Am I a Barbie or do I have flaws? Because you can't have it both ways. It's either that I'm so plastic and perfect or that I have all these flaws, but it can't be both. It can't be both. Pick one or the other. And that's the thing. Any of you who really believe that purple is this weak, kind person who doesn't go after anybody, who just called me a Barbie, and I'm this mean, vile, vindictive person who's just been going at her for no reason, saying all these things. You are not very bright. You are not very bright. You got something wrong in your head, and you got something wrong with your eyes. Go look. Don't take my word for it. Go look. Go look. Because I came here on anti bullying and I came here to lift women up. And I've actually done that. And you know how I did it? I've said it. I've said it. And I've never bullied anybody. Ever. Ever. I might respond to people. I mean, I'm a human being. You know, I might respond to someone and make a comment here and there. But I would never, ever hold up someone's picture and make fun of them. I would never zoom in on someone who they all know. I mean, here's the funny part. I think Heidi has a checklist. Women and gays. You know what? I grew up as a ballerina, and then I was in drum corps and I was a dancer, and I would always be like, my gays, where's my gays? I need my gays. I love, because most of my dance teachers were gays, and we know what we called them back then. You can't say that word anymore, but I was always like, come on, it's the greatest thing in the world. You can go shopping together, you can dress together, and it's like you get that like viewpoint from a guy, but yet you can just be what, I mean, it's perfect. I love nothing more. I mean, I love everybody, but there's like a special connection that you can have with a gay man as like a straight woman. It's just, it's great. I mean, I just love it. So I was always that way. Oh, what's wrong, Lindsay? That low class and trashy shows. Um, Hold on, I'm just reading. All right. Yeah, I mean, it's just it's trashy. It's trashy to do that. And it's easy. Is my husband as funny? Oh, cracking asses. Cracking asses is very funny, but don't ask too many questions because you'll give her the nervous gas that it always has. If you are shaming, get right. Yeah, that's the thing. Like today really cracked me up. I mean, I kind of made the thumbnail, and as you see, I'm not going to go through the live and go through each bit of it. I mean, let's just say nobody's that dumb to get all these papers and not look to redact it first. Come on. Come on. She was so happy to put that out there. So happy. So happy. And I have a clip. I have a clip that, oh yeah, how do you like you have children in the house and you're saying here's the thing about so I don't know Jennifer anything other than through this like Buckeye mama telling everybody I offered her pills or something, which that's a whole nother story, which I don't even know like broke my heart that she did that. But then I got these people coming and saying, "Oh, we know that's true." And I'm like, "No, it isn't." Like, "Yes, it is." And I show them the proof. "Oh, no, we know it's true." So you know what's in my mind better than me. Like, come on. If you really know me, you know that I'm not a drug pusher. I mean, come on. These are people who just want to make stuff up. But anyway, so Jenna does her little impersonation. Oh, that's not an impersonation, even though she talks about me the whole time. She's just laughing there. Oh, Queen OG, ha ha ha. But it was an impersonation. You just got butthurt when someone made a meme about you. But anyway, at the end of her, she's doing the thing. Then who comes on panel with her? Her daughter. Her daughter comes on panel with her. Her daughter did her makeup. So what are you telling your daughter? Hey, I'm going to go on YouTube because I want to dress up as this other YouTuber who I don't know anything about, but I just want to like look shame and body shame her because I don't really know anything about her. Can you do my makeup like her? Here's a picture of her. Who does that? Who does that? If I had a daughter, I would know. Hello. Like, that's the thing. Most of us on here are girls. Okay. And if you have a daughter, you should be telling her to love her. Eliza made the meme and it was a great meme. I should show it. I do have it. Can I show it? It was a great meme. I will show it if you let me. I tried to share it. It wouldn't let me share. So I just put it on there and then put like your name under it. Hey, Jackie H. But anyway, sorry I snuffled there. But her daughter's there. I can't imagine because I had an eating disorder. I was anorexic and I almost died from it. So I can't imagine showing another woman how to be self-conscious, how to sit there and say, "Oh, these are real." Who cares? What is this perception? I'll show it in a second. It's great. Why is there a perception? Like I've thought about this and I Googled it. And there were studies done. And actually, women who wear makeup to work are less self-conscious and do better at work than women who wear none. I don't know how they did that. Oh, I didn't put, oh, a link to whose link? A link to who? Just tell me. But so, um, what is the perception that wearing makeup is a bad thing? I don't really get that. Like, what does that have to do with anything? Like, I agree that if you're getting plastic surgery or doing something because you want to change who you are because you don't like who you are, yes, that is not a good thing. That is not liking who you are and having to do something to cover yourself up. That's a mental illness. That's a mental illness. That is not why you want, oh, to Eliza's, oh gosh, it's hard to find. Oh, there you go. Yay. I'll show the meme in a second. Unseen got what for purple? Because don't even talk to me about her. Unseen, you're in trouble, girl. You're in trouble, girl. But anyway, if you do it for that, that is a problem. But I will tell you that any plastic surgeon worth his shoes, which are probably like $1,000 shoes, will vet you and make sure you don't have any mental illness reason for doing it. They make sure you're not like, I hate myself, and if I just had bigger boobs, I'd love myself. They make sure of that. So what's the difference? If you cut your hair, do you cut your hair, people? If you cut your hair, do you trim your fingernails? Do you ever put nail polish on? Do you ever do anything to kind of have some personal hygiene? I mean, I hate to tell you. I mean, a lot of YouTubers are homebound, but I hate to tell you. But in the real world, like 90 some percent of women get themselves ready, put a little makeup on, do their hair before they go to work. They get dressed in something other than their jammies, get out of their bed, and they go to work. And most of them put a little something on. Okay. I'm 50. I kind of come from the older generation where you get camera ready. You do like you just have, I don't know what it is, but that's just how I was brought up. That before you go out, you get yourself ready. You know, dress to the nines. Always make sure your shoes are clean. Always make sure your nails are done. Make sure your purse matches your shoes. I don't know. That's how I was brought up. So I'm not going to go out like just, I mean, on the weekend, do I go out with nothing? Yeah. During the week, do you think I look like this? All like, come on. For a time period there when y'all were getting all into my eyelashes, I made them look really crazy. I'm like a little Dolly Parton. Like, it costs a lot of money to look this cheap. Like, I'm sorry. Gets you talking, doesn't it? I mean, this goes back to the stupidity. My ADHD sister. I mean, you know what? I always shop in the junior section because I can get like a junior's 10 and it'll fit me and it's way cheaper. But I'm going to find that. I'm going to find the meme because it's great. But I'm sorry. Any woman who makes fun of another woman in any way for anything, you have a personal problem. You have a personal problem. Any woman who is look shaming or body shaming another woman, you have a personal problem, not me. Look at what I do. I have never, ever been out there, ever for a day, saying I'm better than anybody. I'm going to put the link there if anyone wants to come up. Never, ever, ever said I was better than anybody. But if you're thinking that, it's because you think you're worse than me because you're trying to compete with me, which you shouldn't try to compete with anybody. That's like a wrong thing to do. Okay, where did I put it? I think I have it in downloads. Hold on one second. This is great. Now, this came out. Okay, Heather, I'll look in a second. This came out, and suddenly, she was not impersonating me. The title had me in it. It was all about me. She came out. She was talking about me. And then suddenly, when Eliza's meme came out, she was not impersonating me. It was not me at all. At all. All right, let me find where I put it. So anyway, Eliza made this meme, which is fabulous. I have like a glare here. It's so great. Okay, here it is. I mean, it's the greatest meme of all time. But she got butthurt after this. Okay, let me make it a little smaller. All right. Oh, there we go. Come on. All right. Oh my gosh, there we go. Oh, okay. All right, hold on. I'll check my email in a second. Okay, present. Share screen. There we go. All right. So this was Eliza's meme, which I just randomly found it. Who she thought she looked like, failed. Who she really, gosh, I can't even see over there. Here's my soda that I haven't even taken a sip of. Can't even see. I don't know why this thing is there. Here, let's do that. There. Wow, you can kind of see it. This thing's in the way. I don't know how to get rid of it. But that was Eliza's meme. That's amazing. That's hilarious. But that's what you do when you bully someone. That's what you do. You look silly, very silly. All right, let me check my email. Oh, wait. Oh, no, that's me. I thought someone was back there, but it was just it was just a little meme. Oh my God. I have a blonde moment. Hold on. But I did not come up here to trash purple per se. But what I will say is the days of just going after people are over. You're not going to go after people day after day, week after week, get this mad smiling obsession over, haha, I put out the Tony stuff, haha, so cool. And then think everybody's going to just woe is you when you have a problem. It goes both ways. And if you can't be kind to someone, oh, I heard somebody's live about me. Well, you know what? That's fine. Because you're just making yourself look stupider. Mr. Beast paid for 1,000 people. What? Oh my God. So I had the best blonde moment last week. Was it last week or the week before? I literally honestly just got out of the shower before I came here. I had sunglasses on and I had some technical difficulties. And so I put the sunglasses on. She's not doing a good job. Hey, Mr. Pork, here's the deal. No. I mean, how do I put this? I mean, okay, so here's the first issue. The reason she's talking about me is because he needs to get a life. She has something missing that she finds by trying to bring me down. If she feels that if she brings me down and makes me hurt, that I will suddenly feel what she feels, and then her life will be better. Because look, I only met her because a certain thing happened, and her and Mrs. T started spreading a lie. And hey, buddy, and I wanted to ask Mrs. T to stop that lie. So I asked somebody, hey, I don't know how to get in touch with this person. Do you have her email address or something? And the person said they didn't. So I said, okay. I heard them say, it's not a lie. Well, if you're going to tell me that you know better what I said than me, then I don't have anything to say. So now they're going because they want me to talk. I don't have anything to say to them. If you now know that what you're professing is a lie, and I've proven it's a lie, and you're still going to say it, then you're just an idiot. I mean, what do I have to say to you? I've already said what you're saying is a lie, and everybody knows it's a lie. So, if you want to still say it, then go ahead. You're an idiot. But they are looking for a new. Hold on, I'm gonna blow my nose. She can make fun of me blowing my nose again. Okay, I'm gonna blow my nose real quick. She can make fun of that. There, I hope that was good. I hope that gave her a little something to do. She's looking for something new to go after, and that's fine. That's fine because my skin on here is like leather mixed with wood. Here's the deal. I heard her talking about something about you, and so we don't. This is YouTube. This is YouTube. This is not where I get my. Hold on, gosh, this glare. It's this time of the day. This is not where I get my feelings of adequacy. This is not. I love agenda-free TV, by the way. I love agenda-free TV. This is not where I get my sense of self-worth. This is not where my family is. Having friends on here is a very slow process and a tricky process. And it takes a long time to get to know someone well enough to be of where, you are in real life. So, I mean, I think these people are putting too much stock in reality into YouTube. And I find them getting really butthurt over what people do on YouTube. And it's like, you shouldn't put that much stock into it. Like, this is just, you should come, like, I first came on here. I think it was, oh yeah. I was calling my son. You know what? Is Buddy on here? I call everyone who is a male pretty much Buddy. Pretty much. Like, I call my son's Buddy. I don't know. I call my cat's Buddy. Like, everything was like, hey buddy. Hey buddy. I got a new wild animal in my garage. I call him Buddy. Hey buddy. Like, I don't know. I call everyone Buddy. I don't know why. But I mean, these people just need to realize that life is not YouTube. Like, when I first started this, I did it on the whole like anti-bullying, crude AF thing. And I mean, I didn't have anyone back me. I never cared. I was like, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I kind of have fun making these funny videos. And if a person sees it, they see it. And if I touch one person and like make one person like happy, then that's fine. I didn't come on here to set to like get 1,000, viewers or subscribers or get monetized. I mean, I don't need the money. I don't need the accolades. I'm whether I have 10 people who really like me or a million people who really like me. I mean, I just, I have had people come to me and say that I really, really touched them in some way. And it's more than one. And I think to have one person in your life that you've touched, I think that's a lot. Like most people go through their whole life and never like touch somebody. And I've had many people who have said, you really touched me. You made me rethink this. You've made me whatever. You pulled me out of this dark place I was in. I know, I've heard she's going live and she's just you know what is funny? This is not about her. This isn't really necessarily about anyone. It's about everyone. It's about all these people who think it's like the Jedi mind trick. They're the bullies and they want to say that I'm the bully. I have every day, pretty much every day since August, I can find at least one person who is out there saying something disparaging about my looks every day since August. I'm okay with that. I don't care. This is about all the people like Purple today and like Harper today who are like, please, OG, don't call us out. Just be kind. You guys are never kind. They're never kind. Purple has never been kind to anybody. She might act it every once in a while when she needs to, but I mean, my goodness. Like, I swear to God, some of her subscribers like must take certain days off because there are like, I could play you clips of her just like cursing, vile, blah, blah, blah. It just like, oh my God, sounds like some, gutter hussy from like a gang. That's horrible. Like I listen and I'm like, that's an adult. Like it sounds like a 14-year-old from like the project. It's like, holy crap. I mean, it's just horrible. And if you're going to act like that, I mean, that's the problem right there. That's the problem. So anyway, Jenna, if you're watching me, I am talking about you right now. This is your little moment. I see people who put way too much stock in YouTube. YouTube to them is the real world and everything around it matters. And like me doing this has some big thing and I need to take accountability for my actions. I'm here to touch some people and make a funny video and I don't care about you. I don't hate anybody here because I don't care enough about, I mean, I have a few people that I do care about, but for the most part, like people like that, I don't care enough about those kind of people to hate them. It's like whatever. Whatever. Oh, you're gonna impersonate me and okay, that's fine. You look stupid. I mean, this is how much attention I give to it. My God, you're trying hard to catch a mouse. You need to get you need my killer in there. You need my killer. I swear to God, he's a bobcat. You know what? He's actually getting unmean. Agenda-free TV is awesome. So I got this cat. He's a major feral cat. The people at the shelter were like, he's unadoptable. But I think his butt's hanging out the little house we made for him. Oh my God. Oh my God. I have to show you. He's so cute. We named him Sam. He's Siamese. And he was 2.5 years old. He's been outside feral his whole life. He's had his balls his whole life. So he's what was mean as anything. He's so cute. I don't know if I can quite nothing. I don't know if you can see his little butt hanging out. Oh, that's his head. His little, you're not going to be able to see it. His little head's, there's his little house and his little head's hanging out. You know what I do? I talk to him. Like I'll sit there and I'll be like, "Hey, Sam," and it's so cute. I like to do it when the it's dark, and so you see it in the night vision. And so I'll see him like look up because you'll see his eyes. He's huge. Oh my God. He's huge. He's probably like 20 pounds. He's huge. I mean, my husband said there's like a cemetery. There's like an area where there's just parts. There's like parts of things. There's like some feathers and a tail and a tooth. There's like some body parts. He's gonna be oh, did you get you're talking about another channel now. He's really awesome. I talked to him. So like last night he's in there and I'm like, hey Sam, how are you? And like he looked up, he like immediately looked up and looked and he just like looked there. And so I talked to him and guess what he did? Sleep. He literally was like, and he totally like his head went down and he fell asleep. He was like looking at me and I was like, and he totally fell asleep to my voice. Oh my God. It was amazing. It was a feral cat win for me. He's awesome. I want to try. Well, oh, I'm sure you guys can let me know if she's doing an impersonation of me again. Let me know what's going on over there. The day that I get to touch him, I'll probably cry. I'll probably cry when I let him. I'll show you a picture. Let me find a picture. I think, what is this weird background I got going on over here? My goodness. Oh my God, there's still a glare, so it's hard for me to find anything right now. I have a screenshot of him. He's probably I don't think he's purebred. I mean, which does not matter to me. See, here's the kind of stuff I do for my members. Here's the kind of stuff I do for my members. And tell me after you see this, if I really am all bugged up about my look. I sent this to my members. Okay. Hold on, let me do. Okay. I sent that to my members. It says, good morning, something. Gosh, why is this silly thing here? I don't want this thing here. If I click on it, will it go away? No. I sent that to my members. Oh, well, I'm sure she's going live because she heard my voice and, she just has to. These are the things I send my members. This is how much I'm like really like enthralled with like my looks. I mean, I'd rather be funny. I'm like, I came on here as a comedian channel. I mean, my goodness. Okay, so let me try. I gotta find this picture. Where's Sam? Where's Sam? Sam. Oh my God, he's so beautiful. He's so beautiful. Oh, here he is. There he is. Okay, there's Sam. Oh, this picture, he looks so mean. He's like, his ears are down and he's like drilling. He's so pissed off. Oh, you see him. There he is. There's Sam. And he's so cute. It says down there, feral barn cat. It says down there, feral barn cat. But look at him. His ears are flat and down. He's actually drooling like right here. He's drooling right there because he's so mad. He's probably just like doing that that they do. I mean, he's so cute. I don't know. I love him. And then this cat or this dog, I said if he's still there. So I have a 24-year-old cat. He'll be 24 in April. He'll be 24 in April. And I can't get another. I didn't wake up like that. I actually messed my hair up to look like that because I just thought it would be funny. But so he waited his whole life. He always wanted to be top cat because when I moved here, I had 9 inside cats and like 5 outside cats. I know. I ran a nonprofit shelter for like 12 years. So anyway, he waited till he was like 20 years old to be the dominant cat. So there can be no other male cats. Like we got 2 females that he can dominate, but I cannot bring another male. So anyway, and if I brought a dog, he would probably die. He would be, hey, Betty Boop. So anyway, I said, if this dog is still in the shelter when Pooh dies. Oh, Jackie Jude, I didn't see you there. Hold on. Wait, just show me like some fingers or some, like you can drop down. I just need to make sure you're like real. You just like put your camera on and you can just show me something and then you can drop down. I just have to make sure you're not going to show me you're not really a penis. But okay, you're good. All right. All right. So anyway, if he's still here, and then I'll remove this from the screen. If he's still here when Pooh dies, I'm getting him. His name's Elvis. Hey, Jackie Jude, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
You know what?
Having fun on a Wednesday,
Yeah,
as
having fun.
always.
As always.
Oh,
No,
she's
I was
playing
just wondering-
videos with me in it. So nice.
I am?
No.
Oh, no.
My new BFF, Jenna, she's playing videos with me in it. So nice.
So, I have a story for you.
Sure.
When I had my son late in life, when he was born, I was 33. And he started preschool, so I was like, he started early, put him in, he was like 3, so I was 36.
Yeah.
And at the time, I was skinny, had a kick-ass ass, boobs, because he gave me boobs.
He gave you boobs?
My son did. I didn't get boobs till he was born.
You should have. And I did see your comment, Betty Boop. So I'm waving to Jenna. She's reviewing me. Hi, Jenna. How are you? Do you still have your nails on? Do they still look pretty? How's your wave? But so I got my boobs before I had my son. So when I had my, I was like a H cup. For holy hell, those are big boobs. But anyway, so keep going.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah, I was an H cup. I was an H cup. Yeah.
Yeesh.
Yeah, it was for holy hell. Those are big boobs.
Oh, God.
But anyway, continue. I interrupted.
So we got him into preschool, and it's tough. You need like a 2-family income. So I couldn't commit to I had left my job, and I started landscaping. And so I had muscles. I was 110 pounds. I had a smoking body. And the other mothers were so mean to me. They instantly did not like me. Like the first day of school, I had makeup on. I don't wear a ton of makeup. I had like mascara and have like and I'd pick him up from school and I'd be in my work boots and a tank top and like Carhartt jeans. Everyone's like, oh, look at her. They were so mean to me.
Yep.
And previously, before that, when I was younger, I could eat whatever I wanted and never gained a pound. I was always 100. Oh, yeah. Like, it was to the point, like, after lunch, if I had to pee, I would hold it. Because if I went pee after lunch, people would be like, oh my God, she's totally throwing up.
Oh.
I could never gain a pound. Ever. The doctor prescribed having a milkshake with every single meal to gain weight. Nothing worked. I did cheerleading.
You still didn't gain weight?
I don't know. What? Oh, no.
No, I was just saying.
Times have changed. So people were just, when I was skinny and my boobs stood up on their own, people were so mean to me. Oh, like I was called a bitch daily. I'd be in the mall like, oh, look at that skinny bitch.
Yeah, or you're a slut.
I'm a slut. Yes, you skinny bitch. Right? We've lived in the same town. My son's in middle school now, and I remember those moms from the first day of school. That I'm sorry, it was their 5th kid in preschool, and they just didn't give a shit. It was my first kid, and I was told I couldn't have kids. It was my first kid and my only
Me too.
kid. And I went in there And I did have to go to work. So I had my jeans on and I had, I just looked normal. Everyone just instantly shunned me.
Yep.
Oh, look at her. She thinks she's better than everyone else. As I'm dropping my son off from school to go landscape. Are you fucking kidding me? I got treated so mean when I was skinny.
Yep.
I'm at 152. All right.
Which
Maybe
sounds like a normal weight.
maybe
100
maybe
actually sounds pretty skinny.
150, maybe 156, but I'm only 5'3". I may have shrunk because
That's
I'm
probably still
47,
pretty skinny compared to,
but you know what?
But that's the thing, like, what are you
People are
what are you
so
suddenly jealous of? Like, what, like,
so you know what?
apparently
People
over
are
there.
people are much nicer. You know what? Have you ever seen a woman walking in the mall that's overweight and said, "Oh my God, look at that fat bitch"? No,
You
you
can't say
haven't.
that.
You don't.
You can't say that.
Why would
Like,
you?
that's the thing.
But if you
And
see
Tony and
someone
I,
skinny,
yep.
when you're skinny, you get treated worse than when you're fat. I'm overweight
Well,
now for my height, and I get treated way nicer.
it's like almost like if you're what's considered like Kim Kardashian. You can make fun of her because she's rich enough that it shouldn't matter. You know what I mean? It's like this perception of, you can take it because there's not that much wrong with you. I don't want to say wrong, but I mean, there's no good way to say it without sounding like a snot. But it's like I remember when Tony and I were going at it, and she like was like, "Ow, you're so skinny. You must have an STD." And it's like, she could say that about me,
Eating
but I
disorder.
think,
Like, yeah.
yeah. And it's like you're making fun of someone who almost died from an eating disorder. Like that really shouldn't be. I mean, I'm fine. Like nothing could get me now. I'm fine. But I mean, to a lot of women, that would trigger them. But that's okay to say. But if I went after, someone who, and apparently Glamadia is over there saying that I'm just jealous. What am I jealous of?
Jealous
Like,
of
what am I
nothing.
jealous of?
No,
Like,
it's
I'm
it's
jealous
not
of,
jealousy.
like, you're making fun of me. And so
when
I'm
you're
just saying you're an
skinny,
asshole.
and you're pretty, people instantly hate you. They don't even give you a chance.
Yeah.
Your
You're a snob.
personality.
Well, I
You're just like a skinny bitch.
yeah.
I
And I'm not. I mean, people
I
who
went
know
for the
me,
school. I went for the school committee. Nope. I put on weight. Oh God! Like, oh my, like, so no.
that's,
I've never in my life said, "Look at that fat bitch." You know what? But people instantly judge someone walking up the mall. Like this lady was walking in the market the other day, and she had the little skirt on and the highest boots, and she was rocking it. And I just said, "Excuse me," and she kind of like gave me a dirty look. I was like, "You look great. Like you were rocking that outfit." People need to build people up. She totally did
yeah.
rock that outfit. I would have liked to have rocked that outfit, and I will eventually. I still have my
I mean,
zeros,
if
but
anybody actually goes to my beginning live streams, I mean, that's everything I say, that every woman is beautiful. Beauty comes from the
they
inside,
are.
and just,
It's the
the
inside.
outside shouldn't matter. And, that's what I came here saying, but yet somehow
They don't like you because you're
there's this
pretty. If you're
connotation that
pretty, people don't like
yeah,
you.
it's like I'm
They
the
don't.
exact opposite. So how does that make it make sense? Make it make sense, But I've always said because I've had, this problem my whole life. I mean, but and right now Glamadia is over there saying that I'm jealous. I mean, let's think about that. Let's think about that. So why do we say that too? Like if someone like I'm saying something about Jenna because she was rude to me. And I think that was rude. And so I'm discussing her rude behavior. So, but I'm saying that because I'm jealous. No, I'm saying that because I don't like her because she was rude.
No.
She was an
Okay,
asshole to
so
me, and I'm calling her out on it. Like, what am I jealous of? I'm jealous
you-
of her
when
great
you
hair.
depict
I'm
when
jealous
you depict
of,
someone, when you
yeah,
depict
like,
someone, you start from the inside out.
yeah. I
The
mean,
way she
granted, like the
started,
outside
she
might be
started
what
with
catches your eye, but that's not
it
going to
does.
sustain anything.
But no, it
Like,
catches your eye and you're instantly a bitch.
yeah.
You know, like
I mean,
I
trust
didn't,
me.
when I picked my son up from school and I was wearing my work boots and, but oh my God, the brand name jeans. Oh, sorry, I had my Lucky Brand jeans on. I didn't have, like, Lucky Brand is my favorite. But,
I love Lucky
yeah,
jeans.
oh my God, they fit so perfect.
They're soft.
And they're perfect fitting.
They always fit
And
you.
they do. And they last forever. I don't mind spending money on jeans.
Well,
But
jeans, I mean, I have jeans from like the I mean, I have jeans that are 20 years old that I still wear.
I do too. Oh my gosh, I just gave a bunch of my little t-shirts that used to fit me to my 10-year-old niece.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, all my Red Sox jerseys, little
I wish
t-shirts
I
and
still
stuff.
had my like
I save
my
everything.
well, yeah. I mean, I do have, I mean,
I
since I don't like
kinda.
go out that often, I still have a lot. Like I have a lot of my nice clothes still, like stuff that like, like black suit, like stuff that lasts forever. Like pieces like that. But I mean, what? So somebody like, so they're over there saying we're bashing everybody.
So
This
no,
is ridiculous.
it sucks. Like, you know what? If you want people to like you, put on some weight, put your hair in a bun. I don't know, just and everyone be
Well,
like, "Oh, look at that. Oh, she's normal."
have you ever
What is the
noticed?
normal?
You know what it is? I actually looked it up, and it's called relational aggression. It's like the psychology behind older women who are like mean girls, but they're women, and it's called relational aggression. And it's women who are over 30. No, Harper, I have nothing to say to you. No, I do not have anything to say to you at all. You have been rude. You have look shamed me. You have I never said a word about you. So, and today you're all like, da, da, da. Oh, I hope she'll be
Harper,
kind.
get lost.
You can
Like,
kiss my
seriously,
ass.
oh, poor me. It's not the
Yeah, I
Harper
don't need
show
any.
over
No,
here.
this is not going to
No,
be about you.
let's,
You have been vile to me. You have been vile to me since
nope.
you came back, and I have never done anything to you but take you in and let you talk and be kind to you.
Oh,
3 times I let you come in and be kind to you. Never did a
S-
damn thing to you. So you can go kiss my
oh,
ass.
oh, wait,
But
Sarah, stop talking. I mean Queen OG. I'm kidding.
I'm not really Sarah.
I,
I'm really
I
not.
always, I'm not Sarah either, but I always say my name is.
That's okay.
And you're like, oh, her name's Sarah.
Harper, I'm not going to use my stream to clear I mean, nobody wants to hear that. This
Fuck
isn't
you,
the time. This
Harper.
isn't the place
Harper,
for that.
like,
I mean,
no. Go eat a box of
I listened
chocolates
last
and
night. I mean, I've seen,
break out your
oh, she's such
cactus.
a tease. I see everything that gets written because I have a Discord and I always get told when things are happening. And you know what? We have a little game and it's called How Long Will It Take to Harper Say the Word OG? Because you come on and it's like, how long until you say it? Because you always do out of nowhere. Oh, what Heidi, oh, I'll have to check it, Robin. Heidi's like, oh, I have this text because Harper was in Burger King and got a crown and texted me that she has a better crown than OG. If I'm in Burger King with my kids, I'm certainly not getting crowns and thinking about someone on YouTube. Like,
And you're
go do something other than think about me, please. Like,
not,
you just talk about me out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. It's OG this, OG that. I'm sick of it. Oh, you do know, but you can type in back chat too, Chris is saying. If anyone else wants to come up, I'll give you a link. And no, this is not for Harper. I'm not
this
going
is
to give
not
it
for
right now.
Harper.
Harper's going to grab it. Actually, it doesn't matter because
Let her
I don't
grab
have.
it. Like, oh my God. Like, maybe
I'm not
she'll
going to bring her
fart.
up.
Maybe she'll fart for
No,
us.
I'm
I
not.
don't
This
know.
isn't the time. This isn't the place.
It's not the time or place, but I'm just saying my point was if you're pretty, you're treated worse than if you're fat. I put
Yeah,
on weight.
it's
I'm
stupid.
everyone's fat, funny friend that cooks for the bake sales and is on the PTO, which was brought to my attention in a comment from someone that people on the PTO, or we call it PTO here, PTA, are the biggest druggies. They're always passing pills.
That's
Really?
ridiculous.
Oh, yeah. I do all the time.
I mean, like, look, I just showed a picture of me that I did for a live with my hair all like. I don't try to be like Miss Pretty Perfect ever. Like, I'm the first one to like, make fun of myself. I mean, my God,
Me
like,
too.
for how long did I go over the top with like my makeup just to make fun of everyone who got so butthurt about it? I mean, people get
And
so butthurt about it. It's like, okay, well, I'll do it even more.
I
I
mean, I
mean,
was an
it's
asshole for
ridiculous.
a bit, and like everyone's like, oh, she's a you drunk.
It's It's just, but anyway,
All
it's
right,
called
I,
relational aggression. That's what I started saying. And it's when women, they get to a
I
certain
took that.
age and
Whatever,
they
that's
start
fine.
to try to like
Was going
relate
broke my
to
wrist.
other women. And so they compare themselves like, and most of them are people who may not have finished high school or didn't do well in school or didn't go far in a career. And they start to like compare and relate themselves to other people in their age bracket and find that they don't compare and they feel lesser, so they go after anyone who they feel is higher than you. Who else came in here besides Harper? Who else came in here? I didn't
Higher
see
than
anyone else
me.
come.
That's
Well, Jersey Cat said, why are
insane.
these people coming in here? I don't know who
Like
else came in, but
it's just that people judge you by your looks, but in a mean way. Why am I by myself?
I booted myself. I'm
Why am I by
back.
myself?
Do you hear me?
Shady's back again.
So this mouse, it has a little button on the side that it goes back, and I hit it.
Oh my God, what happened? Did like your Botox from your lips like freeze
It
up?
did. It did. It did.
Oh,
It was when
that
I
happened.
got a shot right here that it's the
Yeah.
first time I've ever
Oh
done it.
my.
And I was totally nervous. I was like, I have this line. Can I do? And she's like, sure. Cause I'm like, I just want a little bit. And she's like, we sell them in little units. So I got right here and that's it. So I can't, that's it. Ooh, big whoopsie doodah,
Well, fuck you.
and
Who
what's
doesn't get
the big
Botox?
deal? So what? So
I
what?
don't get Botox, but I did get a gift card for Botox for Christmas.
You did?
Yes.
I want a
Yeah, from
gift
my
card from
husband.
Botox.
Yeah,
It is the Jackie Jude show. Harper
it
was
is.
no.
So
So
fuck
so did
you,
Harper
Harper.
really say crap after she said because she went this morning with this whole like everybody needs to be kind now. So how long after saying everybody wants to be kind did she go after people? Because I said that because this morning I was like I did a call with everyone in the Discord and I was like should
All
I
right.
be
Okay.
like on one hand, you can be this
No,
totally like, I'll
okay.
drop everything, da 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 da. But
Can I
3
just
minutes
say
after I
something?
say that, they're going to be back,
All right.
right?
Let's just say this. Let's not mention that name again.
Okay.
It's irrelevant. I'm starting to talk like Frank. I love my Frank.
I muted myself while I blew my nose.
Thanks. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, may I ask how
What?
your son broke your nose?
So I knew he was going to do it. So I forget exactly what it was, but I remember I was kneeling down and I think I don't know what I did, but I was like kneeling down and I was trying to grab something and I was like, don't hit me in the nose. Cause he's a little like, I don't know. Little boys, they're always like want to grab your hair and stuff. And I was like, don't hit me in the nose. Like, don't hit me. Cause I just had this feeling he was going to hit me in the nose. I was like, don't hit me in the nose. And he hit me in the nose, like conked me that way. And I literally went down. Like I went down because he doesn't know how he doesn't know how strong he is. Like he'll throw a ball at you and it's like
No,
he
I
doesn't
know.
know how
Yeah.
strong he is. And I went down and I was crying. Like I saw stars. And then one night I was walking around and I can't see at night at all. It was pitch black and I went into a wall face first. So I started with a deviated septum that then kind of like went side. So it's all fucked up. It's all fucked up.
Whatever. Like,
And so I wanted to get a doctor.
so
Sure, you can.
what you're
I wanted to
saying
get a
is that your son got angry and he punched you in the face.
no. No, we were just totally playing. We were
I
totally
know. Oh my
playing.
gosh. My son,
And I
I
forget
thought,
exactly what it was. It was something where like I don't remember specifically because I literally kind of blacked out after. And it was something where I just remember I was like, don't hit me in the nose. I know you're gonna hit me in the face. And he did. And he's just like and
my
then my
nose,
husband was like, don't, you're
ooh,
scaring him because I was like crying and I was like, he broke my nose. So Mystery, you can come up and talk in back chat.
my
That's
son
fine.
and I play all the time, but this morning was not playing. We both bent over at the same time. I was putting his Chromebook in his backpack, and he went to put pencils in, and he hit me in the nose so hard it just started like gushing blood. I'm like, oh my god, my nose is broken, my nose, and I instantly thought of you. I was like, it happened.
It was
Happened.
horrible. I mean,
He 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 punched me in the nose the other day. He was using his Oculus.
He did it. I knew he was good. I knew I knew he was going to do it and think it was play. And I don't know why I had this premonition. And then sure enough, but I wanted a doctor who would do what needed to be done and a little bit extra for my own money. So it took me a while to find that doctor. And I want to do it in the summer because I do stuff with the kids and everyone says you're like, look like you got beat. And I can't be around kinders looking like I got beat. Mystery, you wanted a link to come to back chat, right? I put a link down. You can grab it to go to back chat if you want. Who's in
my
the chat
son
room?
has hit me. My son has hit me in the nose more times.
That was like he had done it
like
before, which is why I was like, don't hit me in the nose. Because he had done it before and it hurt like heck. And lucky it wasn't broken. And I mean, it is and that's how much I care. Like you would think that I would like not cam up and be all like da 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 da. Like this is how like vain I am. That I'm all like, you know, like
you are a great mom and you remind me a lot of me. Like when you're talking about you and your son like sitting on the couch and just eating a big thing of Hubba Bubba.
Boys are great. Oh my god, we'll down a whole pack of them.
We play Mario.
Yep.
Yeah.
I had fun with them. But
I don't know.
I always say I'm not.
Do you know my real name?
No. Don't say it.
Toadette.
Don't say it.
Toadette.
I don't want to know it. Well, not here. So you can type in back chat, Mystery.
No, I won't.
Like,
my name's Toadette.
Codette?
Toadette from Mario.
Wait, spell it in back chat.
Toadette. T-O-A-D.
Really?
Not really, but that's what my son calls me, is Toadette.
You're a little prankster, aren't you? Oh. I had to think of the word. Mystery, do you want to type in back chat or are you coming? What are you doing? Do you want to come up or are you, because I think you were, I don't think you were.
I'm Toadette. What's Dad, Wario?
I want to be, well, I don't know. I like have not played Mario in a long time.
We play it
like that was when they were like 5. And then I just watched and I kind of don't pay attention anymore. Don't tell them that. What they really play now is Link, Breath of the Wild. That's a big one.
We don't play Link here.
I can't hear. Here, let me give you my Google number. It'll be easier. Hold on.
Well, I'm gonna drop down. I
Okay.
gotta put my kiddo to bed.
Oh my. Well, are you 3 hours later? Are you East Coast?
What time is it? What are we, east? Yeah, we're east.
You don't know where you are?
He needs to take a tub. He actually wants to take a tub tonight instead of a
Tonight,
shower.
it is bath night tonight, but I'm 3 hours earlier.
And your kids,
I got
you have boys? My son's
2.
13.
He's gonna be 13 in May. I know what I was doing when I was 13. That scares me.
I know. No, mine's a little behind.
Mine, he like
And that.
he's not ready for that yet, thank God. But I think
What
about it and
size?
I'm like, oh,
What size do your boys
what?
wear? What size do your boys wear?
Um, they're big boys. Wait, I gotta think. Is that right? Yep, that's right. So the oldest one is tall and more like lanky, and he like shirts, it's like a men's small, and pants is like a 30, 32.
What?
And yeah, the other one, the younger one, he's like still more like and he's like a men's medium top and like a 28, 30. Big boys.
Oh, I thought you would help me
Uh,
out in the sense
what's
that,
your
oh my
what's
gosh.
yeah?
He is a slim, like a 16, 18 slim. We can't find anything to fit him.
You know what? I might have a bunch of jeans that size.
Like, I can't find them. We were doing
Let me
Nike
look and see what I have, because
slims.
we have a bunch of old stuff that we just like, give away every once in a while. But let me see what I have.
He's got capris right now.
Well,
I can't find anything to fit.
let me look in the garage, and I'll message you after this and see what I have. I might have stuff.
Oh my God. Like, there's nothing. We can't shop at the children's place anymore because, that's just not cool.
Well, the ones for
And
my older, they're 16s, and he's slim, so I bet they would work. I bet they would work.
he's down to like
Let me
4 pairs of pants that actually fit. And he's like an Under
I'll measure
Armour.
them. I'll measure them so you can measure him, and I'll message you after this. And I bet they would work. I bet they would work.
All right.
Win.
Win-win.
Is Fluffy Nuts
Perfect.
here? I think they
All
would
right.
work because my son's like slim too.
It's hard.
So I bet it would work.
All right. It's
Fluffy
so
Nuts
nice
is
talk.
here.
I'll talk to you on Discord or whatever.
Yeah, I'll message you and we'll figure it out. One of Heather's turned 13 in January. How did they get so old on us?
I don't know.
You
How
know
are
what's
they getting
funny?
older
Everybody
and we're
has
not?
a time difference. Hey,
All
Fluffy
right.
Nuts. All right, my
I'm
love.
getting. If Fluffy Nuts is up there, I'm getting down.
All
I'm
right.
just joking.
Have a good night. Hi, Fluffy. Well, Fluffy isn't in backstage. I'm just saying hi to Fluffy. Saying hi to Fluffy. Hey, Precious. Precious, do you want to come up? Do you have anything to say? Because Fluffy Nut's the only person I have. I bet I do. I have a lot of I just keep them and then give them away or people need them. I refuse to call Frank that I said Frank. If anyone wants to come up, they can. There's some music going on. My husband's listening to the Grateful Dead. Sorry, I'm not a Grateful Dead person. He's been going to concerts for like the last 4 years, saying it's the last concert. I have to go because it's the last concert. It's the last concert ever. Ugh. My hair was wet when I got out, and now it's like all functified. I'm definitely coming up ASAP. We'll come up ASAP. Hey, girl. All right. You ready? I'm going to put you up. There you go.
How
Hello.
Hey, beautiful.
You sound like you got a little sore throat. How are you?
I'm bad. I'm just, just grinding through one day at a time. Just, just trying to get better if I can figure out how that works. Or we all figure out how that
Well,
works.
you got to take care of yourself.
I know. That's why I felt bad. I was in the chat going, oh my God, I was resting. And I just like woke up and I logged in. I was like, she's already live. I'm like, I hate this time difference of 4 hours between us.
You know. Are you 4? So you're even one more. Well, you're in, well,
So
you're
an Eastern time zone and you're Western. Is it 3 hours or 4 hours?
3 hours, I think, because is it 8 there?
Yeah, it's 8 here.
Yeah, 3 hours. It's 5.
5. Okay. And that's what throws.
3.
Right.
It's so funny. Nobody ever remembered. Like Katie Bug, every live. What's my time? Can't figure it out. Every live.
I know you're in California, so I know you were Western time zone. So I know you were behind me
like
a couple, 3 or 4 hours. I know you're behind me so many
it's
hours.
like Katie Bug. It's 3 hours every time. Add a 3. Remember it. 3. Every time, every week. What's it I'm just making fun of it now, but it's true. It's funny.
Time zones. Some people are just bad with time zones, and I get it. You don't really speak to
It's
somebody
hard.
from different time zones. You wouldn't really think about it.
You know, it's hard, like the mountain time and central time, because everyone knows.
I forget about the middle sometimes. I'm like, oh, right.
You forget about mountain. You remember central, but you forget mountain.
Mountain, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Celia Fitz fell asleep. Do you know what I did? I stayed up and I slept 2 to 4, and then I got back up because I couldn't sleep, and I was up till 8, and then the kids went to school, and I fell asleep in my chair, and all at once I woke up and it was 10:30, and I had my doctor's appointment at 11:30, and it's an hour away. So I woke up and I got out of my chair and I was like,
Jesus. Right.
I have to be there in an hour.
Right.
I never reviewed the actual video. I'm not going to sit and review an actual video, but I just talked about all the shitty things that were done and just laid it all out. And if people, so here was my deal. I'm not going to sit there. No, I don't think Harper is still here. I don't know. Maybe she is. But were you here when Harper was here, Precious?
I wasn't. Like I said, I just got here.
Oh, she wanted to come up.
Ago when you saw me say hello and you're like, Precious is here. I just got in the chat 2-3 minutes ago.
She wanted to come up.
Why?
I don't know, but I said no.
Good. Because hairy kids, we have nothing to talk about. I don't.
I feel bad because I'm not that kind of person to do that. That's not me. Usually I would let anyone up, but I just feel like she's not. She might be incognito, but she's not listed in the list. I just kind of feel like when you have someone who all they do is talk shit about you, talk shit about you, talk shit about you. What is there to say? I'm sorry. What is there to say?
Put lies out there. Talk about your friends. You're normal and manic one day, then the next day you're crying. I mean, like I said, I've seen more stability in a psychiatric ward than I'm seeing on YouTube. So, I mean, it just is what it is. It's for my protection. It's for my friends' protection because I don't care for it. But yeah, I didn't know if you guys had talked about the private or whatever, the live stream that was done yesterday. And that was.
Well, I just talked about, I didn't go through, but I went through, just the whole generals of it that, you really didn't look at anything to know to redact it. And you go out there all fired up to I'm going to ruin these people. I'm going to ruin these people. And then suddenly when you might get in trouble, it's I want all this to end and and I'm too weak for all of this and I can't fight with anyone. And Harper's all everyone needs to be kind. But yet, if you look, while that's being said, is everyone's disparaging me in the comments.
But after she went on the panel and talked disgusting about the Tonys, talked disgusting about Tara, talked disgusting about Rocco, talked disgusting about Jackie, about half of my subs and friends. It's you want to forget about it. If you want to go through it, it's not that it's very long because I didn't get much of it. Because again, I didn't think, at the last second, my sensory went, okay, I think she's going to privatize or delete this because she just suddenly did something that she could get major shit for. So I didn't get the whole thing. I got it clipped to one is 14 minutes, one's 14 minutes. But again, small clips broken in. like 1 minute
Yeah.
clip, like 2 minute clip, 1 minute clip. But I managed to only get like 40 minutes of it. And of that 40 minutes, it was just like, my God, it is the worst I've ever seen out here. And that's a lot to say when you
disgusting.
out here that long.
How can you be so excited? So
Yeah.
excited. I mean, so what? So they filed. That doesn't mean like just because you. I mean, I've been to just because you filed doesn't mean it gets
But
like
the thing is,
whatever with the
but the
court.
thing is, the Tonys already talked about it before. That at some point in their marriage, they had some problems. People do, and they had, filed for divorce, and then they retracted it before it went through. I mean, so they mentioned it before. They talked about it before. So why she
And
has to
even if
bring
they
it up,
didn't,
this
it's none of your
content
business.
is stupid. I mean, when
Yep.
Tony was Purple's friend, did Purple bring this thing up when they were friends? No. The moment you're not friends, your life is fair fucking game, and it's fucking crazy.
Yep. Yep. And that's just like I said, when someone shows you who they are, believe it.
And
like,
I do.
What happened when Hopi and I weren't friends? I went around and I was like, "Yep, we're not friends anymore, but I wish her the best."
Mhm.
I didn't
That's
put
right.
anything out. They didn't do anything.
Nope.
Didn't do nothing.
Nope.
Because I'm not an asshole. But when
Yeah.
you see someone who's like you better believe it's going to happen to you. It just hasn't happened yet. So when
Yeah.
you see someone so excited, and then before
Yeah.
that live stream, there was some weirdo put some video out about me, and she was all excited to play it, and then it had music in it, so she was like, "Oh darn, I really wanted to play that." It's like you get that excited about playing some bully video again to me? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, what's wrong with you? And like for all the subs who really believe, all I did was just call her a Barbie. Yeah, just one certain day. That's all you did. What about the other? Since August. Since August, I've been hearing it. So like,
I've
don't
been
even go
been
there.
hearing her since last March when she went after Susan. I watched her go after first Susan, then Tabby, and hasn't started since a year ago. It has not stopped.
That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
And now you're pulling in
like,
subs, like just regular friends and subs, and now you're talking. Like what she said about Tara, I was shocked. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" I'm like, "She is."
That was the same day. Are you talking about the one with Heidi when they were talking about New Year's Eve?
She was just screaming at Tara, going, "You're a fucking hypocrite, and you should tell. How dare you tell Tony to pay me? And you fucking cunt. You're supposed to be for children." She went up. She went great. Would you like me? Do you want to talk every 2 or 3 minutes as I show you the stuff that I got? It was bad.
You can do whatever you want. I don't care. I mean, I have so many clips of her just like going off like on blah, 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 blah. I mean, if you want to show some stuff, I don't care, because you know what's happening right now?
What it really is for what it is. Because what she did last night to me was a narrative for people to try, whoever did not catch the live and it was privated, or for those who caught the live to forget it. She spun the narrative so that people would be like, forget what she said and did 6 hours ago. Does that make sense?
Well, you had them in clips.
That's how crazy it was.
Yeah, you can because I just have the whole thing and I didn't have time to plan it out. So I just because here's the thing that bugs me. Like, how stupid are you that you did not hear this person say this? Like, you've never she's had things where she's had like 15 minutes of just going off on me like that, swearing and cursing and blah blah and blah blah and fake this and boobs that, and you forget that? Like, you really believe? Like, how dumb are you?
She says that, when she says, "I've never done that." Tony, I've never done that. And then Tony's like, "We've all done it." I'm going, "Thank you, Tony. At least you can say the truth. I never done that." I'm like, "My God."
Yeah. Like, I have clips of her and Tony. Like, I mean, Tony and I are fine, whatever. We at least say you've done what you've done. Like, don't to sit there and say the only thing I've ever done is call her a bully. I've never done anything to her. It's like, are you
one
kidding
time
me?
and there it is, one time. Let's just say I've only done it one time. I've never done it. And there's me going, I've got about at least 14 effing recordings. You saying that? I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I have a clip of, and I put it together, of Harper, them saying, Karen's in a back chat, and Harper's like, I've been getting texts. I should play it, actually. Maybe I'll play it.
This is what I don't understand. Harper suddenly got all crying, emotional. Was it this morning's up? I don't know, man.
Yes.
I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone. And they pulled out a freaking clip video that the Purple Tavern did about a woman who has hairy chest, and she went absolutely crybaby over this fucking crap. She literally did. and she went up there, she commented on Pooh, and I was like, are you serious? And I was so happy that Pooh responded back to her, because that's it, Harper. If you're going to be on the internet and be a bully and a bitch and put it out there, then you better have fucking thick skin when it comes back at you. Don't sit there crying. Okay. It's a real condition. And you making fun of this poor woman, and she's talking about a third party person. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
It's ridiculous.
You're
Well,
not
that's the
getting
Barbie
this,
one.
are you? It's like, wow.
No, she does. Oh, I think this is. Why is the other thing in there? All right, hold on. Is this the one? All right, here, I'll show you this one first. Okay.
Yeah, go for it. Sure.
Let me do. Oh,
Because that's what I do. Like, I clip it. Like, I record in intervals of like anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes. So when I go back and edit it, I'm not sitting there editing like 2 hours straight. I could just listen.
Oh,
to
I've
5-minute clips.
Well, I just got that because I knew it was good. I knew, and I was just like,
I knew it was too. When she started pulling up the Tony's information and private stuff and the court documents, that's when I went, she's going to privatize this. And I started going back. Yep. And I started screen recording. And then while I was screen recording, the screen went black and said, this video's now gone. And I went, well, I'm glad I made it to screen record that too.
Yeah.
I was behind.
All right, here's this one. Hold on. Let's see. Okay. Oh. Let me make sure. Let me go back because I always forget to do the thing where you say to add the audio. See, I always forget this darn button. Okay, there, now I got the button. Okay, did I close the darn thing?
Hi, everybody in chat that I've missed. Hope everybody's doing well.
There we go. This one. Okay. Got it. Oh, hold on. Okay, hold on. There we go. Okay, we get that. All right. Okay. So tell me if you can't hear it. I think you should be able to. You should be fine.
Nope. I need volume.
You can't hear it?
I need the volume on it, the video.
You can't hear it though?
No, I can see it, but I can't hear any audio.
Oh crap, buddy. All right, hold on. Let me try again. Because sometimes I do. Wait, that's add to stream. What is that add to stream? Hold on. Let's okay, hold on. All right, hold on. Present, share screen. I did the share system audio. All right. Wait, hold on. Let me pull that up. Okay, you stop. Okay, share system audio, application window. Why does it get rid of that when I do share application window? Hold on. Maybe I'll do it this way. Okay, hold on. Your entire share system audio. That one. Okay, here, we'll do it that way.
Yeah, I just share screen and click on whatever thing I'm sharing. Yeah.
Oh, I know what I have to do. Here we go. No, there's there. Okay, so tell me if you don't. You should hear it.
Queen OG.
Now I do. Yeah.
Apparently, she's watching Karen on Queen OG. Well, that's cool. Well, apparently, she is getting it really bad over there. I've gotten a couple. Karen is. Yep. Well, then Karen needs to. I don't know. Yeah. Funny, when people dig into other people's backgrounds, that, Well, no, she went over in Queen OG's and said she was timed out. Are you? She said, no, I was timed out because she luffs on me.
I don't know what I don't know. I don't know why Karen went over there. I don't know what happened or what was talked about over there. So
why don't you shut your fucking mouth? Is this so hard?
That would.
I don't know. Oh. I'm not gonna worry about it because, like I said, nobody timed her out.
Oh God, no, you're a liar.
I don't know.
Oh, Karen, I don't know. Yeah, hopefully she pops in here and tells us what the hell's going on with that. It's shit like that starts a bunch of bullshit.
No, it's not. It's you.
Timed out here. Why would she go over there and say she was timed out?
She was
just to stir the pot.
She was saying thank you, like thank you, Harper, for the advice or something.
So, anyways, sorry, I'm just a little mind blown right now.
Something you want to discuss?
I thought she said she's okay with where people go wherever they want to go, but apparently she doesn't.
Information I received.
As in?
as in public records.
Oh, you're so sick.
Okay, well, that's up to you if you want to share.
So, well, just that. I'll say this. Her relationship was dissolved in 2011.
Okay.
And
Oh God.
dissolved.
Okay.
No, bitch.
I'm trying to think.
Where does
No.
When you-
Read further down. It said it was dismissed.
Well, yeah, but isn't it usually when it's
She
very
can't
quick?
even read words right.
Like,
It's called
the marriage
dismissed.
has been dissolved? I mean,
Exactly.
divorced.
She's
2011.
2011.
It would have been 11 years ago.
Well, I don't want to say, I don't want to keep saying names
Thank
out
you.
here.
Don't say no names.
I know I have an idea in my head, but I don't want to say it. And it's like,
Jessica,
you
you need to learn how to read Jessica.
very
You
nicely.
said dismissed.
Just had to clear something up, but
And Karen told the truth for this one.
He said, I text you or something.
Karen told the truth here.
I
Listen to what she
I
says.
haven't been over there yet.
I got
Oh.
8, but it wasn't from you.
Oh, hey, Harper. Little lie there, eh? Is it from Heidi?
And I'm like,
Yeah, that's what we heard over here.
no,
Well, that was a lie.
no. And
See?
then I don't know as I
That's
was saying that was untrue, whatever.
There, Karen said it. It was untrue.
And
Thank you.
they're saying that you got Tony's divorce papers. I'm like, wait a minute, let me go over there.
Nobody.
I know. So maybe that you need to clear that up because you know how
You got nobody's papers?
I know. So
Yeah, you
maybe
did,
should
bitch. You showed it
clear
this
that up.
afternoon.
I just did. I ain't got nobody's papers.
Okay.
Yeah, you did. And I got the video that you private.
Wow, see how the shit got twisted real quick.
Yeah. Well, I
Okay,
figured
bitch.
that
Watch how real quick you showed it.
how stuff starts. You
Mhm.
know, and I was like, I didn't say I was treated meanly. I was treated very nicely by Precious, Tony, and
That's right.
and Queen OG.
That's
You
right.
know, I wanted to clear something up about the Narcan thing. So, and it was cleared up, and everything was good. I mean, there was
Right. See?
no problem. And then
Karen
I
told the
addressed
truth.
Rocky
She wasn't
about
bullied
the,
over here. She was treated fine. She
like-
told the truth. You shut that shit
you
down.
know, to whatever until I get the 100% proof. I did apologize for now, you know,
She
so
told the
I
truth.
let it go. So
Karen told the truth and Purple not liking it. That no, I wasn't bullied. No, they were nice to me. She told the truth. See? So who sent Harper the text? Would it be Heidi Ho watching? Like who would send Harper?
That's what I want to know. Who sent? Well, first it was she got a couple of texts,
Because Harper's
couple of
lying.
texts,
She's a liar.
and then it was she did receive a text,
Yes.
text.
That's when you know they're lying, when they got to flip it quickly and change it to go, oh, right, I'm sorry, I meant this. Oh, okay, then.
And then you notice she gets the voice when she's lying. She's like, ha 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 ha. I didn't ask. That got twisted real quick. It's like, oh, that was the liar voice. Okay. All right. I have another one. And let me try. Here, let me bring this down. So, okay. Why is this?
Geez, you
go?
have
Okay, so
another one? I've only got about 180 of them saved.
I'm not as good as you. I'm not as good as you by any stretch of the imagination.
Girl,
I
just
just
click save, man. I just click save that.
started thinking like to do stuff like this and catch stuff. So hold on. Yeah, Karen was. I mean,
Rudy, the last
I
2-3
think Karen
mornings of my
knows.
life. Last 2-3 mornings, I woke
Yeah,
up.
I
feeling
think
great,
Karen
and then I
knows
spent
that I'm
my
always
mornings
going to be
screen
fair because I
recording this
am.
crap. Oh,
Yep.
it's crazy.
I will always be fair if someone else is fair. And Karen has always been, and she went up there and she told the truth. And I respect
should be
that so much. So
respectful.
here's,
Then that's how it works. You treat me with respect, I'll treat you with respect. And man, when you take it to another level, sorry,
Yep.
it is what it is.
all right, so let's do new system sound. Share. All right. Okay.
Live
And
for
I got to mute myself.
tomorrow's never promised. Well, there's some inspirational shit we've all known about.
I never done nothing to her but call her a damn Barbie.
Mhm.
How many glamour? Oh, that's
Call
fabulous.
her Barbie. Everyone loves Barbie. She's the most popular, famous doll in all of America and around the
I'm not
world.
gonna go against her either. I never done nothing to her but call her a damn Barbie. I'm putting no information out on her,
Uh-huh.
and I've had it for 6 months.
Well, drop it then, bitch. Drop it
I
like
got-
it's hot.
Does
that's
it
why
matter
like,
if
oh,
you
shit.
put information out about there? Like, is that the point at all? Like, is that the point
But for
at
me,
all?
it's the power trip she plays. And that's what I
Yeah.
clued into. She believes that by her having the control to like I said, drop that link to her panel, block you,
Yeah.
unblock you, talk. It's like her way of like, I'm going to silence you. I'm going to control your free will. I'm going to control your power by blocking you, unblocking you. And she uses that kind of a power trip. And I see way past that.
I mean, I don't care. Like how many people have my, like, who cares? Like
I
I
honestly
said,
don't
unless,
have your information, and I really don't want it unless you feel comfortable that you want to
well,
give it to
you
me.
know,
It's
as
none
far
of
as
my
that
business.
group,
But that's
Shady
why I'm
group.
in general on the internet, right? It's none of my business. If somebody wants to
Right.
tell me, you can, but I'm not going to ask because it's none of my business. You have a screen
Right.
name.
But like the thing that that's not what I'm bugged about. One, you threaten me with it all the flipping time,
Yeah.
and two, you're constantly bullying me and saying
Mhm.
disparaging things about how I look and my body. Like,
Yeah.
hello, and I hate to say it, I don't say anything because then no one notices, but I have been doxxed on that channel many a time. I just don't say anything because if you
Oh,
don't say anything,
shit.
no one notices. But
Oh, shit.
I've seen
I
my
didn't
shit
see
there.
that. I'm sorry. I didn't see that.
I've seen it many a time. I don't
Damn.
know how much I have here. I think I might just have here talking, but let's just see what I got.
It's sent to me from Hopi.
From Hopi.
No, because it was all information from her family's Facebook. And I'm not.
Facebook. Here we go with Facebook again.
If it was something that happened on YouTube, fine, but it's not. So I'm not doing that.
Jessica, it's on social media, bitch. So what's good for the goose is good for the gander, right? Right, girl?
Right.
Those were your words yesterday to
and
Tony. What's good for
Yeah,
goose
and
is
it's
good for
from-
the gander. Well, get ready for the
Yeah.
gander. It's coming.
And it's from my husband's face, mine. And that's a good thing. All they got were a couple of things from my husband's. And I've had my name, all our names scrubbed. So if you put my name in, nothing, like I don't come up
Right.
on any of those Ben Bear, like there's nothing.
Right.
So they really got Jack Diddley poop. So, I mean, they have like a couple of pictures, a name and a street address. I mean, big whoop-de-doo. I might not have anything
Chris.
good.
Chris don't like that Randy's a part
She
of
was
this channel.
going off yesterday, and I kept going, I wonder why she's
Because
doing
me
this.
or
And she
whoever else
finally admitted it. And she said she went off because Tony called her by her effing first name.
Yeah, guys, I'm
Jessica. That's what
So
sent her
it's
off,
one,
was
two,
because Tony
three,
called her Jessica. And she said, we agreed that you wouldn't call me by my first name. Well, you have a problem with calling people by their legal first names out here that we have no idea what the fuck their legal name. But you're doxing people all the time.
What does that matter? I
All
mean,
the
how
time.
many times, like during the taverns thing, I remember hearing specifically Katie Bug's full legal name, phone number, city,
That's what I
state,
said.
zip,
It's okay for other
whole
people, but
thing.
not for her. When it happens to her, it's all on war. All on war. I told you, Tony, stop calling me Jessica. So Jessica. I'm going to call you Jessica as far as the end of the atmosphere, because to know that you literally became completely unhinged yesterday, 1,000%, because somebody called you by your first name alone. Oh, I'm going to be calling you Jessica all the fucking time now.
I mean,
All the time.
I thought when it was Katie Bug and she said a first name, it didn't matter. I thought that didn't matter then. Thought that didn't matter.
But
so
that's
why
not
does
what
it
she
matter
said in
now?
yesterday. But that's not what she said in the privatized video she did yesterday. She didn't say that. She said clear as day, I'm doing this because we had an agreement. You wouldn't say my first name anymore, Jessica. And I went, oh, your kryptonite's your first name? Damn, I'm going to make a video with your name, Jessica, in it for 5 minutes with music. If that's all it takes is your name, girl, this is too easy.
I wonder what this is.
So I have it up there. If you want to share screen, I've got the first clip.
Oh, is this yours? Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'll
there
just
you go.
stop it every so often. I'll just stop it. Because
Okay, yeah,
people
you do what
really
you want.
need to see this. And if you want it sent to you, because I uploaded it, I didn't edit it. It's just a bunch of clips from that live put together and uploaded. I didn't edit it. I didn't do anything because I just thought people would want to watch it. It's unlisted. If you want a copy, let me know.
This first one is fabulous information. There we go. Can y'all see this?
Now that's an emailed screenshot sent to her by somebody.
Can you all see this?
Is Levitt. Or maybe Heidi. That is Tony and Mr. Tony's divorce.
Put a one in the chat if you can see.
Information, one of these soda con. That's their private information there.
Right here. This one.
Is it redacted?
The marriage.
No. She's reading right out there. That's why she privated it. She did everything yesterday. There it is. In the marriage of, I'm not going to say it, but there it is. It's unedited. I'm sorry, guys.
So,
See, it's a private message. It says reply.
domestic
forward.
relation
Mm-hmm.
case type.
Uh-huh.
Circuit court.
Believe me, she's
filed 7/25, 2011.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Is it very fucking interesting? I don't think
Very,
so.
very interesting, isn't it?
No, it's not interesting at all. Absolutely not. That you found something that she talked about in the past? No, it's not interesting. Not at all. Not at all. But how low and dirty you are to invade people's privacy like that, not giving a fuck, that's interesting.
Like, that's the problem. She's so, and I put my picture up so we don't show any personal information, but we can hear. But this is the problem. She's so excited to do this. So don't tell me that you're so sad and you like, this is someone who is very excited to hurt other people.
Yes. This was her talking and what she did 6 hours prior to then her going live and just crying her freaking eyes out. She's upset
because she said that she thinks I'm part of this call thing the other night, and I want to get the police report, considering I've been named in it. It's private, public information, and I want to get it because I've been named in it. And personally, I want to see if it actually is out there, because I don't think
I don't believe it exists. That's why I put it out there on Buddy.
I don't either, but that's wrong to do. But this is
and Purple. There's a question. You're like, Tony keeps avoiding answering the question, and you're never answered my question. Put out the evidence of these threats, or shut the fuck up. I mean, not the one in the grand shop, but the original one.
And can I find out who those texts were? Who texted you that Karen was getting treated badly? Please tell me.
Exactly, because as far as we're concerned, you're just making this shit at the top of your head. That's how bad you are at it. Yep. All right, so I'll keep going.
Isn't that about time, you know? So. Who filed?
Shut up. She's such a bitch.
Who
gives a fuck?
Well, it says the attorney. It doesn't say right here, but don't worry.
I'll find out. Right?
Handy dandy notebook.
Right? You'll find out. As long as you're using Heidi's credit card to pay for everything, hey, you're gonna get that info. She's not gonna pay for shit, but Heidi's gonna pay for it all. Yeah. Mrs. I'm gonna fucking kill myself, bitch.
We'll find out, because we're gonna go visit a website, guys.
Oh, we're gonna go visit a website, guys?
Here in a second.
Oh, I'm so cool and badass, guys.
Aww.
Small claims.
Aww.
Eviction.
Oh, look at here. It's an asshole.
I know. She's sick.
This is a hateful person.
Okay, you can uncover now for a sec.
Okay.
Yeah. She stopped screen sharing. So the one she screen shared first was somebody sent her a text message or a private message with all the info. And then the second one was a link to an actual website.
Oh, Eliza has a question. Who was in the chat asking questions about the Tony's personal information?
God, the typical people, the typical gang that's
so
her
people
chat.
Were all asking. Like, that's
Heidi was in. They're all in there. The typical gang was in there. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
That's gross.
The regulars, you know.
Want me to keep digging, Tony?
Listen to her.
Because I will.
And why?
We can
Because
air it
you're
all
butthurt?
out.
That's so wrong. Hey, down under Crime Talks.
You want to see the
So
details
wrong.
of my divorce?
No, I don't want to see the
We
details
don't
of your
care.
divorce. I don't give a shit.
Here.
She's an idiot.
See,
I
and
don't
that
give a-
doesn't absolve her of
I
showing
know,
the
but she
Tonys
does
because
that thinking it
Tony-
does.
Post the website.
Yeah,
But
and
she
it
does
doesn't
it
because
thinking
you
it's okay.
chose.
She's like, well, if I show you mine now, then it's okay what I just did that was dirty. It's not so dirty right now. You're like,
Yeah, but
yes, it
she's
is.
choosing to put out her own information. The Tonys have no choice.
Exactly.
You don't get to choose with someone else's stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah, and today she's like, I don't have the energy. I want it all to stop.
Well,
you don't
guys,
get
you're
to
going to see
decide
how
that
much
now.
energy she had yesterday afternoon in these clips. You're going to see all
Yeah.
the energy she had.
Oh,
So
did
much
you wear
energy
yourself
that
out
when
being so
Heidi and
rude?
Harper went on the panel, she almost bit their freaking heads off. She was so fucking mad. Oh, it was brilliant. You're never seeing this trigger like you did there. Oh, trigger there. Jessica. Hi, Jessica. Trigger Jessica. I'm going to mute my mic. I'm going to mute my mic.
One more second. I gotta get there. Give me your check. Right? So now it's not like I don't know where to go look.
Yeah, I don't know what website she goes
Tony.
to. She goes to a website.
Mr.
with
Tony.
More legal, whatever.
See, what's good for the goose is good for the gander, right?
Yeah. Look at Reggie for the gander. I'm
Right.
coming. Here's the gander.
Well, her goose needs cooked.
Funny.
28:36. You got a skinny little waist there, Mr. Pork.
You know, you want to come at me? You want to come at my family?
How
You
did
want to
they do
withhold
that?
evidence
Oh,
of who made the fucking phone?
okay. We're gonna stop
Yeah,
there.
because you're saying it was
Yes.
me and a bunch of other people.
I don't know what the F you're talking about. Nobody has gone after your family. Nobody.
I know.
Yes, people have talked about your husband. You put your husband out here, but
Yeah.
nobody, unlike you dirty bitch, has sat there and called
She
people's
threatened-
cousins,
she
aunts,
threatened all of us with
uncles,
her
other
husband.
family members, old friends. Bitch, that's what you do. And drag them on the internet. That's what you do. We don't do that.
Yeah. She
And your
threatened all of
ex-husband,
us
when
with
we
her
talk about
husband.
your ex-husband, sorry, he's your ex-husband. I think he's not part of the family anymore. Therefore, fair game, right, bitch? So no, I don't know what you're talking about. We don't talk about your family. We talk about you, stupid. We talk about you.
You know what she's
You.
what she means, though, what she's talking about, though, is because the Tonys, you know, did, like, she says it as if it's true.
She's trying
Like,
to
the
spin a
night that
narrative
happened-
that's not real. She's spinning a fucking narrative that's not real. Which is everybody's out there trying to ruin my family. Like I said, where? Because the only thing I've heard about is people talk about your ex-husband and we talk about you, Purple, but we sure as fuck don't talk about your family because I don't know what you're talking about. But you keep putting out there these stupid narrative and lies, and we're going to keep freaking shutting them down and quashing them because you're the creator of all these bullshit lies. All of them.
So Harper is over at Jenna saying she's all upset because I wouldn't let her up here.
Well, Harper, is she stupid? Does she understand how the real
Really?
world works?
No, she's never lived in it.
Dear God. What an idiot.
Sorry. You
Go
don't
wax
get
your
to-
nipples. Leave me alone. Go wax your nipples. I can't deal with you, baby. I can't deal with
Calls
All right.
because you're getting
Vinny,
restraining
you got the
orders,
FOIAs.
and it's going to take a while because it's tri-state.
Here she goes. Get ready.
And then I pop on your live for less than a minute, and I heard you trash me. Wow.
Who's she talking about?
Oh, and Tara.
Tony, and now she's talking about
You
Tara.
can fuck off yourself. Telling Tony that she shouldn't come over here unless I fucking pay her. Bitch, she has the fucking information of who threatened my son and my granddaughter.
No, she doesn't.
Thought you were for
That's
fucking
good.
kids, you lying cunt.
Oh my God, she's vile. Vile. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm not giving Harper a platform to whine on. This isn't the time or the place. Nobody else wants to hear it. She can
Okay,
talk to me
guys, you
some other
ready?
time.
She's screen
Sorry.
sharing. Let me fast forward a bit.
Upstairs.
You hear that in the background? That's her, her baby boy and her mom in the background.
Oh, and she was just there. She said, you know, the C word.
So there's her going through people's records, criminal stuff, you know, Mr. Tony and Tony's, you know.
That's disgusting.
Oh, look, they went maybe to court.
Uh-oh.
Maybe they went to court there. Maybe they went there.
So, I mean, you guys kind of get the point, right?
Mm-hmm, I get the point.
So now it's not like I don't know where to go look.
Right.
Tony, Mr. Tony.
Jessica.
See, what's good for the goose is good for the gander, right? Right.
Well, maybe the goose should get gandering.
I told you, I'm gander. I am the gander.
No.
We are the gander.
Now we're gonna go visit Tony's website, okay, guys?
Oh God, help me. She go back to this website.
Okay, guys.
Send myself the link.
What is she missing in life that she does this?
Okay, that was the first
Self-worth,
one.
Self-validation.
Let me get
Love
this
for mommy, daddy.
Get number 2. This is number 2. Right?
Like, what is it about life that she doesn't have that she has to do this to fulfill?
Again,
that?
I don't know. I have no idea. There's no reason for it. I'm sorry, but everyone has different extensities of life, and there's no reason for people to fucking hate. So
It's
I don't give a shit. Okay, this is the second clip. This is part 2.
Okay.
It's gonna be my Michael. Oh shit! I forgot to
Have
share
to
it.
allow it.
I forgot to share
There you
it.
go. Is that the right one?
Yeah, the video up. Yeah, okay, you got it. All right, you got it. I'm like, I forgot to share it. I'm like, no, you did. Okay, hold on.
Right?
Oh, I got it.
So now it's not like I don't know where to go look. Tony, Mr. Tony.
Yeah. Absent husband.
This is good for the gander, right? Right.
Oh, little
Funny.
Jessica.
You know, you want to come at me? You want to come at my family?
Nope, they never did.
You want to withhold evidence of who made the fucking phone calls?
Nobody made any phone calls.
Because you're getting restraining orders? And it's going to take a while because it's tri-state?
She just doesn't get it.
And then I pop on your live for less than a minute, and I heard you trash me. Wow.
Well, don't you deserve it? Doesn't she deserve it?
Oh, and Tara. Tara,
Uh.
you can fuck off yourself. Telling Tony that she shouldn't come over here unless I fucking pay her.
Sorry, guys, but
Bitch, she has the fucking information of who threatened my son and my granddaughter. Thought you were for fucking kids, you lying cunt.
Why did she say it as if it, like, that's the problem I have. There is no direct evidence that of who did anything, but she says
no,
it
because it never
private.
happened. Because it never fucking happened.
You are a worthless piece
I
of shit,
believe
just
that
like
too,
Tony.
but
I
if
can't
it
even
did,
ever believe
you
I
don't
even
have any
fucking
clue who
even
it is.
entertained you.
It's disgusting. You don't say something like that without a mountain of evidence.
But now she's talking about a friend. Like now she's not talking about a channel creator. So she goes from channel creators to just subs. She'll talk about anybody. Now she's back to talking about Tara.
You are a worthless piece of shit, just like Tony. I can't even ever believe I even fucking even entertained you.
Oh my
Talk
God.
about
I remember
you're
her
for children,
crying
you're for
over
children,
Tony.
but yet you tell that bitch I have to pay her to get the fucking information to protect my family. Fuck you,
God.
Tara.
Jessica, the greatest threat to your family is you, you fucking cunt. You.
How fucking dare you?
I don't know why Harper thinks she's allowed to be up here. After everything she said about me, as if I deserve
How fucking
anything from
dare
me.
you? Tara, she has the information that who fucking threatened my son and my granddaughter. She even admitted it to it
Nobody
yesterday when
has
she was so fucking high.
Because it never fucking
So don't tell me this
happened.
shit needs to stop.
Yeah, well,
She needs
stop
to
it.
give me answers.
No, she doesn't need to give you anything.
You're all about the kids, right? Then you fucking make her give me the fucking name.
Listen to her. Oh, you make her give me the name. You ain't getting the name because there is no name.
That's
you don't know the name.
bullshit.
If we did, you ain't getting it.
She can sit there and drag my whole fucking family into this, and you're going to
Nobody's
tell me
dragging
she needs
do that.
this needs to stop.
Nothing.
Did you tell her that? No, you told her
She really
that
gets herself all worked
your
up.
time is
Quite
worth
impressive,
money.
actually.
So don't go over there on her panel unless she pays you. What the fuck?
She is. She like they this morning they were so adamant about wanting. Oh, don't say anything. We got to get back to just loving each
What
other and
No,
being
the
kind.
actual
it was
fuck?
what? This was her yesterday afternoon.
Oh.
Well, she cried last night.
So
Look
you're
at that.
protecting somebody who's protecting the person that threatened my family. Children,
You know what? I
Tara.
really don't like the way she says my son. My son.
And that's okay with you?
Jessica, don't ever fucking talk about children, and it's the children, because when you sit there every time threatening to get the Tony's death certificate on their son, you're the farthest thing, like I said, from a child advocate of any sorts. You're as good as a mom
the
as can,
farthest
as
thing from a
well as
human
a fucking
being.
mother. So, bitch, back the fuck up, Jessica.
She is not a decent human being. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
bitch. Bring it on. Child advocate, my ass. You got your best friend who doxes children, Heidi whore. You got you the ones to look up deceased children's information, but it's not. The kids
That's
are
absolutely disgusting. And then they're talking about calling my son's school and sending the fucking news there. Well, maybe I should do it to their granddaughter. See how they fucking like it.
I'm sure she has or will.
Are the parents aware? Fuck, they said they've contacted family members of mine and every fucking thing else,
No,
Tara.
nobody
So
said
don't you
that.
dare come over here and tell me it needs to fucking stop. You're telling the wrong bitch that. Because now it's gone too fucking far.
Only because of her.
Because she don't know how to keep her fucking mouth shut.
Yeah, did you hear that right before it went private? Unseen said, Frank has the numbers.
You said it's all wrong. Then why don't you go back over there and tell her she needs to give me that fucking name?
Who are you? Listen, lady.
Disgusting.
Who the fuck do you think you are to have somebody and go forth me? Like, you need to tell me. Who are you?
She sounds
who
like a
do you
petulant
think
child.
You are. We don't need to tell you anything. If it's important and it's like whatever you think, then law enforcement will take care of it and they'll make the connections, but it's not up to us. Tell me the name. Like, she's an idiot.
You know, do the right fucking thing. Stand up for the kids like you say you do.
Oh my gosh.
Because I guarantee you, if I had that fucking name, you'd be over here hounding me until
No,
I
you
fucking
wouldn't.
did
You
it
wouldn't do
and gave it
anything to anybody.
to her.
And we all know it. That's the thing. We all know it.
Purple, if you have that information, you'd sit there and say, oh God, I got it, but you would never drop it. That's what you would do.
She would just do the
same damn
I got it. What do you think about that?
Got nothing.
Just all smug.
She got nothing.
So why don't you go over there and fucking do that, Tara?
God, she's gross.
It's bullshit. And then she wants to drag me, think it's fucking cute. Well, guess what? It can go both fucking ways. Now it's my turn to drag them through the fucking mud.
That's all she does is drag people.
Is
all
it?
she does.
Is it, Jessica, your turn? No, honey. No, honey. You see,
It's
you've been
always
going
been
at
her
this
turn.
for almost a fucking year. Almost 1 year you've been a hate channel going and dragging one good person after the next good person. Honey, we've had enough. And you're not going to see it fucking coming.
Contact their fucking family members. See how they fucking like it. Yeah, she admitted yesterday she has the fucking names of who's been doing this because she's getting restraining orders on them. She was so fucking high yesterday, she fucking let it out.
No.
She also admitted that she has no evidence on that we did any fucking thing.
Oh, Jessica. Let me tell you a little bit of 101 right here. Let me tell you a little bit of 101.
Nikita, this was last night?
No. This was
Yesterday
afternoon at about 2
afternoon.
o'clock. She originally had it set for 9:30, but she got so triggered at whatever was being said and Mr. and Mrs. Tony that she suddenly went live at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yep.
So this was from yesterday
And then
afternoon.
she privated it.
And then she privatized it, and then she went live 6 hours later and was a crying mess with a narrative, another topic, another narrative, trying to get everyone to forget it. And I just go, no, girl, you're not that good of an actress. If you were, you would be in fucking Hollywood, but you're not.
Yep.
So-
And then I put out my thumbnail, and then she went live after that all. Blah, 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 blah.
I know. I love this.
She also admitted that she has no evidence on that we did any fucking.
And like I said, so Jessica, let me tell you something, because you're so fucking perfect and shit. Sometimes people, when they smoke cannabis, they get stoned, okay? And when they get stoned, they sometimes talk about stuff that just doesn't make sense because you're stoned. It happens. It's a side effect sometimes of cannabis, along with euphoria and appetites and other munchies and shit. But that's a part of it. The way you say that she was fucking high, and you're taking what a stoner on weed said so serious that you're at a level fucking 100 over this. Do you know in Canada right now, people would be laughing their asses off at you? Literally. They'd be laughing at you. Because, like I said, it just happens. You just say silly things when you're on cannabis. You just say silly shit. You see silly shit. You don't take it like, oh, God, it's the God creed. Like, really? That'd be like me taking what a drunk is saying at full credibility. So when you say it, get your shit straight. Because the way you keep saying she's higher than a fuck, you're making it sound like she's up there and she's on heroin or cocaine or something. You need to stop that.
I know.
You need to stop that. Okay?
Oh, are they're attacking Jenna, or they're attacking Tara and Jenna's chat? What?
I have no idea.
You know, the fact that Jenna went live because I'm live and is attacking everybody shows how scared she is.
Jenna went crazy the moment she had the audacity to come up on Buddy's panel to speak to me. Like I said, I've never spoken to you. I've never gone on a panel to speak to you. So when she went up there, I was like, what is this shit? How about you stay in your friends' houses, in your lanes, and just like enough already? From that moment,
that's when you know it's just
been really
fake.
pissed off since that moment because she knows I completely and utterly embarrassed the fuck out of her and Mrs. T. So now they got to go after anyone and everyone she can on a fucking panel now, like a little panel hopping, hating whore that she is, because, well, that's what she's got to freaking do now. To try to save some face because, a little Canadian girl up here made her, Mrs. T, look like a bunch of fucking unhinged old women screaming at a bunch of great music playing in the background.
It's ridiculous. It's pathetic. It's really pathetic. I mean,
Dang.
we've all seen it. We've all seen it. And before you got here, I put it all out in a narrative of everything and how it all came to be. And it's disgusting. It's disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
And anyone who doesn't see it is disgusting too. Is that the end of it?
Fucking psycho
no, there's more.
bitch.
See, she's rude.
I'm done.
I'm done.
D-O-N-E.
I was so hoping she spelled done wrong.
I'm done.
I know.
So hoping I would have laughed my ass.
D-O-N-E.
Done. Well, good job. You can do 4 letter
She's
words.
done fucking pushed me to the
Yeah,
limits.
that's barely
that
an elementary school education.
it's no fucking holds barred.
Oh, is it,
Oh,
girl?
God. See, she just makes this stuff in her
Ooh,
head.
it's Hulkamania, man. Ooh, yeah.
I'm done.
She just
Sometimes
made
you
something
can
up in her
You
head,
did
and
it?
now it's no
Let me
holds
get my
barred.
first fucking name again. After she agreed.
Most frustrating woman in the world. The most frustrating woman
There
in
it
the
is.
world.
She just said it right there. You don't get it. She just called me by my first name. Let me rewind and play it again. That's what she's triggered about. Let's do it again. Watch. Listen.
I'm done.
Looks like she's mad. Listen.
You know what did it? She called me by my first fucking name again.
Jessica.
Oh my gosh.
Jessica.
But she herself said first name isn't doxing. She herself said that.
First name being called, she went over the mountaintop. Jessica, listen, sweetie. I knew your name. I knew your name way back last spring when your dumbass put out your Venmo and your Cash App. And back then, it wasn't Purple Nights. It was fucking Jessica and your freaking last name, you stupid dummy. So you doxed your own ass a long time ago. And then about a month later, when I went to click on the Venmo Cash App again, then I noticed it said Purple Nights. But originally, it said your name. Well, one of your 3 names, Jessica. So when you say people get it from Facebook, nah, bitch. There's people that have had it like a long time, and it was because you don't realize that if you want to be dirty out here, you don't know how to properly cover up your trails. So I guess you should have made your Cash App and Venmo from the get-go, say Purple Nights, and not like Jessica, whatever was the 2 or 3 different last names you were using at the time. So that's why I found out what your first name was, Jessica. It was on your Venmo, Jessica. Are you getting
very
triggered right now?
specifically said?
Feel your blood rise a bit, Jessica.
Do you think Sophia's mom has a good question? Do you think freaking out because the 30 days are almost up?
What 30 days for what? I'm confused. What's going on?
To get the name and phone number for the well check to find out who did it.
There was no freaking thing.
Well, then you'll find that out too.
Well,
that's what I'm saying.
let's listen to the further of the video and watch her get more unhinged, and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's almost done, but I got the best parts, I think.
After she agreed not to. Fucking lying cunt.
God, she's disgusting.
She promised she wouldn't say my name, and she did. So I'm gonna go so pissed. Jessica.
I just will never forget when she did that to Katie.
She's so mad that all she's doing is she's breathing heavy. Because I was listening to her going, why isn't she talking? Her breath.
It's fucking bullshit.
She's like breathes heavier and heavier because it's the rage is building.
I'm gonna call and see if there was even a welfare fucking check.
Hey, check it out.
You want to dig into this bitch? Let's go.
There it is. What did you say she was gonna do? Make a call. There it is.
Why is she saying if there's even one for her? Oh, for hers. Well, that's what we're saying for the other one.
So there you
God. So she's allowed to say it, but
it's
they're
fucking
not.
bullshit.
No, she wants to call and see about Tony's information.
Yeah, I'm gonna call and see if there was even a welfare fucking check. We want to dig into this bitch? Let's go.
There it is. See? We see the reasons, Jessica, why you privatized this video. But you see, I got you, Daniel-san. I got you.
So, Tara, you gonna go over there and tell her?
It's ridiculous. She can't have different rules for herself and then everyone else. It doesn't work that way.
We are just all mere peasants.
But we're jealous. Like, we're jealous. Like, we do this, right?
Listen, breathe, Purple, breathe. It's okay, honey. In through your nose, out through your mouth. It's okay, breathe, honey. She's so raged.
Yes.
You know, she failed to fucking realize that she got so fucking high that she admitted the shit on my fucking panel yesterday.
She said a lot of wild things on your panel yesterday. Half of it I didn't understand because that's what a cannabis high will sometimes do to you. You triggered over that.
You know, maybe I should look up her son and tell her, see if he knows about this threat, and then call the fucking school because she's putting children in danger, not letting the school know. They got to put a plan in place, right?
Oh, did you go there, Jessica? Did she just say that and go there, people? Did I just hear that correctly? Did you just hear what she just said she should maybe do?
That's always her. It's always someone else. Bless you. Yes, of course. It's always someone else. Someone made her do it.
Her son. But I think she's talking about, again, I don't know. Sorry, this is bad on me. So I don't know
that's weird.
I don't know how many children Tony has. That's bad on me. Does anybody know how many children Tony has? Because when she said, I should reach out to your son, I think the way she said it, I think, does Tony have like another son or something? Or am I confused? Again, I don't know. That's why I'm asking a question, like how many children?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know. She has another son, right? So then I think she's talking about the other son, because that's when she said, I should reach out to your son. And when I went, wait a minute, what? You're going to reach out?
I would hope so, because if not, that's a little weird.
Yeah, so that's why when I said that, I went, wait a minute. So you heard it yourself. Let me rewind it. And like I said, you're hearing all the reasons why she privatized this live. 2 sons and a girl. So she's talking about reaching out to she's talking about reaching out to the eldest son. So to say, your mom's on YouTube, blah, blah, like really?
Because she said she was editing it and was going to put it back up. So did it go back up?
Oh, guys, if she's going to edit it, there's a lot she's editing out of it. And she's editing all the stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Her channel struck, the video struck, and her in trouble and everything. That's why she's dirty. I got her dirty.
Oh, the fucking school, she's putting children in danger, not letting the school know. They got to put a plan in place, right? Mm-hmm. She's full of fucking shit is what she is.
Common sense.
Because she said, maybe I should reach out to her son. So that's
I'm done. She admitted yesterday she has the fucking names because she's getting restraining orders.
Oh my God. So annoying. Oh. It's just so hard with the lies. Just so hard with the makes no sense.
It would be harder to find the truth in the lies. That's what would be hard to find what the Alice is. It's just too much lies. Not worth it.
I'll look right now, buddy.
Keep breathing, girl. Keep breathing into the.
She admitted this shit yesterday. We replayed it the fucking morning where she fucking admitted it again. She forgot. Maybe you shouldn't have lit that second blunt, Tony. You're the one that fucking said it.
Bitch, it ain't.
And I kept asking you for the names over and over and over again. You kept fucking ignoring me. You lying cunt.
Ooh.
She's so gross.
Yeah. Ooh. Spell cunt.
That's too many letters.
Have a great evening, Bubblegum. It's not going to be much longer, believe me, because I just only had clips of this one's almost. Yeah, I only had clips of just partial. So yeah, this is at the end of this one.
Wait, did anyone see? Someone said before that they hadn't seen Tony today. Is everything okay?
I'm done, guys. I'm done.
I don't know. I haven't been on really today.
Done.
D-O-N-E.
Okay, ordered it, buddy.
She fucking did it on panel. Now she's trying to fucking backtrack.
Look who's talking.
I know, the queen of it. The queen.
Of course. She says she knows who it was.
She's so stupid. She can't even logically think about this to go that there's no way that anybody could know.
She admitted it on yesterday's show when she was on the fucking panel. When she was so fucking high out of her mind, she didn't know what she was spewing shit she shouldn't have.
Oh, no, she was just spewing and talking stuff like people do. Anyways, she was stoned. Next. You all trigger.
I'm done.
DONE
just
people
can't, like,
done.
I'm
have to
fucking
be
done with her.
consistent.
She ain't proved a
You can't act
motherfucking thing.
this
She
way
admitted
and then
she ain't
expect
got
other
no
people
fucking evidence
to
on nobody.
really be kind.
Here, let me pull that live up for you.
Bitch, you've
Let me
got
pull
no
that.
evidence and you haven't proved anything. Like, she's great.
Let me pull that up
It's
for
like she's
you.
talking in a
Tara's
mirror.
on Jenna's panel. Oh God.
No,
I mean,
man.
this is the problem. This is how she
Let me
treats.
pull it up.
This is how she treats me. And so to
Yeah.
say, I've only ever called her a Barbie. My goodness, really, really? I don't think
Yeah, I know. That's number 2. And then the third one is this one. This one isn't long. This one is like a couple minutes. And then while I was recording this one, you'll actually see that my recorder actually grabs, sorry, this video is not available anymore. And I'm like, wow, I managed to screen record you dirty.
How long do you think it will be before she starts saying Frank did something and goes against Frank again?
Well, again, Harper's trying to go with that narrative now. She's been trying to go with it.
She is? She's already back at attacking Frank?
Well, she's going with the narrative that somebody left something on my property and I live in an area where nobody knows and I have a good idea who I believe that who it is that left it. And she said, Frank. I mean, it was a no-brainer. That's why I went and screamed on Buddy because I was like, oh no, they're going to pick up another live with another person. Like Frank's just going around here.
They can say whatever they want, but it's pretty clear who the jerks are here.
Listen, the only views Jenna's going to get are the stupid people that actually liked her when she first came out here, you know, with the Summerwell situation. That's it. And you know what? Screw them and shame on them if they do, because they don't truly see her for what she is.
I didn't have a clue who she was till she started talking crap about me.
I knew
who
she was.
Who's that?
I knew who she was. I knew her. I saw her in Tiffany Marie and freaking Ziggy's chat back in fall of 2021. Oh, I know all the players in this messed up game. I want nothing to do with people that are people of interest. I want nothing to do with people befriended these people after she. I don't want nothing to do with. Please go away. Got one more, sweetie. Do you see it?
This is ridiculous.
I know.
What is Tara saying over there?
I have no idea. Hi guys.
Does anyone in chat know? Well, someone listen and someone be in both places at the same time. I mean, I'm certainly not.
And we'll get on this one. So there's one more.
I'm not allowing vile people there. No way.
This one is 12 minutes, so this one is not that long either. It's the last one. Okay, I know Tara. Believe me, Tara. I know she got her. I know Tara's like tops. She got hers. Yeah. She can. Damn. God bless. I agree. Screen share.
I just, I mean, I can't imagine not knowing someone from Adam and just going and talking crap. Just cause I'm gonna talk some crap. Like, that sounds cool to do. Just the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Can you share the last screen? Do you see the last tab?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. My bad.
It's okay. No, it's okay.
Sorry.
This is the last one.
Moment.
It went. No, that's okay. I would have said stoner moment. You would have been like, "Oh my god, you stupid kid, you dumb stoner, sat there freaking dead."
No, I'm just blonde. I'm just blonde.
I know it, Jessica. I think you actually need to smoke some weed because, girl, you do need to chill.
Maybe she will. Calm down.
Yeah, as I said, our girl needs to chill the fuck out.
The police have to investigate it and it is. And if she gets another call like that,
there you have it, folks. And Robin, you fucking tried to protect her and defend it. Well, yeah, let's let my detective investigate the shit too.
What?
But no, you sat on my fucking panel and tried to protect her. Here, I'm gonna drop a link for anybody who wants to come up here and fucking have it out. I'm done.
Dear God.
She has done fucking doxed me and said, oh, it was a mistake. She's a fucking liar. She has drugged everybody for fucking months over bullshit that she fucking came up with.
You've been dragging people for months, girl. You have been, like I said, a hating war for almost 1 year on about 10 different channels. You've got to be kidding me and counting. If you're going to talk, sweetie, stop looking in the mirror when you talk. Do you understand? It's you that you're talking about.
In her fucking head. Nowhere else. She don't have no evidence of a motherfucking thing. She has drugged everybody for fucking months over bullshit that she fucking came up with in her fucking head. Nowhere else. She don't have no evidence of a motherfucking thing.
Oh my God, she's so tough with that word.
So I want to hear her fucking boo-hoo crying, trying to back out of shit now. Fuck her.
God.
Yeah, well, Robin didn't do a very good fucking job now, did she?
I don't really get what Robin did.
She's full of fucking shit. She's delusional. She's over fucking medicated. She smokes too much fucking dope online.
Excuse me, Jessica. I don't know what fucking medical degree you got or what kind of degree in anything you got other than being a stupid bitch. But how about you just shut the fuck up and mind your business, because it's just stupid what you're fucking baking. You're smoking too much damn weed. Are you going to go up to somebody who's a cancer patient that uses cannabis for their pain management? Are you going to say that they are smoking too much damn freaking weed? How about you just shut up? I don't think
there's always projection.
Anything loving and nurturing and empathetic and can ever come out of your fucking mouth, because you are deep.
I don't know how you parent a child with that much hate in your heart.
Like I said, I have the clip where she said, oh, y'all need to shut up about me swearing in front of my kids. Oh, if you hear my son's mouth, they're worse than me. And there's me. But that means they got it from you and your husband. Are you serious? You're bragging about this? I think it was in the Mom of the Year video. I can't remember. I was like, are you serious? Or like Purposely Good Mom. I was like, are you serious? Like, come on. You're stupid.
Tara better come back when she's done and give the dirt. There was no way I was letting Harper up here. No way. No way.
We don't give a voice to those that are just that use their voice to hate and lie and defame. I'm not giving you a voice and a power. You got a voice on that own bullshit called Jessica's Hell. Oh, Jessica, I love saying your name. Now that I know that's a kryptonite for you, sweetie, like I said, if you're that smart, you never let other people know any of what your ace card kryptonites are. And to know that someone saying your first name just breaks you and puts you from level 0 to 10, this is a no-brainer. Well,
I think she made fun of Tony for somebody for showing their weakness. Like, oh, now they're going to, da-da-da-da.
But her weakness is her first name.
They're going to go after you for it.
I mean, sorry, but your weakness is your first name. If you hate your name that much, then change it. I mean, it's not a bad name just because it's a nice name. So, I mean, I don't know. It's not like it's, a crazy, I don't know. I'm just like, it's a nice name. So like, I'm like, are you triggered by it? And change it.
Yeah, she hates Christmas. That's a weird thing for someone to
wants
hate.
Anybody to fucking believe that bitch? You go right ahead and believe her. Because I just fucking prove she's a full of shit.
No, you prove nothing.
She even admitted she ain't got nothing, no evidence on anybody.
Bitch, I would admit I got nothing either.
She's almost positive. Well, bitch, that's what you get for thinking.
No. Why would I give you my ace cards? Why would I even tell you anything that I know, stupid? You'll never.
You've done nothing but fucking lie. Oh, they want me off. They say to get off YouTube. Nobody's fucking told you that.
Look at her.
They say I can't get online. Nobody's fucking told you that.
Taking your medications.
Yeah,
They've mass stroked my channel. Nobody's done that. You're full of shit, Tony. You need to get yourself some fucking help.
No, bitch, you do, because you're the
I
one that has to
know.
reevaluate your
Always calling the
medications.
pot
I
calling the kettle
don't think
black.
you're taking them as directed, Jessica, and I don't think you're getting enough sleep because you're unhinged. Between your fucking crazy ass getting your pills redone and Heidi being all suicidal all the time now.
Oh my God, I can't believe she said that.
It's like welcome to a live show of the psychiatric ward. This is freaking crazy. Except there is no staff. There is no fucking staff in this freaking psychiatric ward.
Nikita's talking about you.
Baby, talk about me. I
Fucking
don't
dumbass.
Check out her message.
I'm clipping that part and I'm sending it to my investigator.
Because I
Oh
clipped
my
all
God,
this
I hate when
purple.
people say that.
You just
all
made
this.
yourself suspect number one,
No,
bitch,
she
because you're withholding information.
No, she isn't.
You're interfering with a police investigation is what you're doing.
No, she's not.
Withholding evidence.
No,
That's
she's not.
such a Heidi moment.
Listen, Jessica, because Tony has called law enforcement to open investigation, all the cyberbullying and harassment that's been happening to her and coming her way because of your fucking ass and your full haters there, that's what they're investigating. They're not sitting there in a different state investigating a third party, something that never happened on another YouTube channel, another state. You're so stupid. There's no freaking possible way. Do you listen to what you're saying, Jessica? There is no way for anybody other than yourself or your local law enforcement to know who made those threatening phone calls if they happened. There's no way anybody else could know because it's impossible unless it's you or your local law enforcement. That's not the way it works. They don't call the police and say, hi, I was watching a YouTube channel and I heard that this woman got somebody threatened and I need you to investigate. And my local authorities investigate into that and give me a name. You're so stupid.
That always happens.
And all the time, your elementary school dropout education shows. So how stupid you are. So you're screaming at Tony for not giving you the names of what she doesn't have because it's literally virtually impossible for anybody else to get it but yourself.
But
or
notice she has the narrative and she goes with it. Full front.
Bam.
Full front. Doesn't care if it's
Trying to make something that's
it.
possible. And that's what's blowing my mind away. Completely. Ta-da. The alleged threatening phone call that yet you put no proof out whatsoever. None of us have seen any proof whatsoever that your son was threatened, but we're still going to ride this pony 5 months later. Yeah. How about we call your older son? How about we ask about this, right? Why don't we call the aunt and the uncle and the sister twice removed and the dog? We'll get some dowsing rods and lost the dead family dog. Like, you know what, you lady? I think you're on the wrong meds. You need to seriously admit yourself.
Don't fucking lie on me, Tony. Don't fucking lie on me. I'm done. Fucking lying ass, dirty bitch.
Oh my God.
You just fucking hung yourself, baby girl. And she wouldn't answer the fucking question. Here, let's listen to a little more.
Well, next check, the police will get involved with checking into it.
They then said,
You can do as many welfare checks as you want to.
so it's like, by the way, I said, oh, and the guy mentioned it. It was weird. He's like, is there something about it? Like, he's like, are you monetized or want to be monetized? Something like that.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
See, she just made that shit up. Look at her face.
Jenny, you could talk to Jenny probably handle this one better.
I'm gonna tell you my experience. What did your work lawyer tell you? My experience. I'm just gonna tell you my experience.
Tony, I thought this was between you and her for workout.
Right, but I can't. But initially,
I'm answering everybody's questions. I'm right in the middle.
That's Robin.
No, she didn't. She refuses to answer who the fucking names are after she.
Excuse me, ma'am. It's not that she refuses to answer who the names are. It's called you don't have control and power. Okay, if somebody wants to tell you, they will, and if they don't, they don't. But you're not a bully to force it out of somebody. You ever heard of, again, it's none of your fucking business? It's none of your fucking business. God, you really hate it when you don't have full control of people, don't you? Like, it really triggers you when you can't fully control somebody's free will and their voice and everything. You're just like, damn, they're getting out of line. And you're starting to get this little godly complex, or well, demonic complex, really. But, you know, it's really showing. You and Heidi need to get checked into the same freaking place, man. You both need to get assessed.
She admitted 3 damn times that she had them and knows who they are.
To ask you to like let them work it out and leave that. And second of all, Tony, I never have said anything about your son other than it's my heart breaks for what happens. And the only thing that I have said is that, you know, get help. That's what I've said.
Oh, Robin Millette. You just had to unmute your mic and frickin' say something. It wouldn't have had nothing to do with you. But you had to throw in your 2 cents because that's all you had, since everyone else had to buy your kids Christmas wins. Now, you have said a lot of shitty things about them. Okay? You said a lot of shitty things about a lot of people. But I'm not going to pull a Heidi and be like, I'm going to get the screenshot, because I ain't fucking. But you have. So don't say that, because you have not said it just nicely like she needs to get help. You've been like, bitch is fucking crazy. She needs to get freaking help. She's like, you've worded it in ways that were not nice, because again, you were in Purple House chat. You got to go with the flow of how that chat talks, which is the worst hating chat I've ever seen in my entire life. Okay. This one now has a voice.
Well, apparently they're saying we're just having a bash session. No,
I
mean,
we're having
I'm
this
so
is
tired
for
of.
educational and entertainment purposes only.
Well, they do this exact same thing. I mean, it's like this is showing exactly what happens.
Well, I mean,
This
John,
is
I'm
what
glad
she
you're
does,
enjoying this
and then
live stream,
says
guys.
she's
Thanks.
just this immaculate, perfect person who never says anything bad to anybody. You can't have it both ways.
Exactly. Again, I don't care what they say, because like I said, you do this 7 days a week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like 7 days, 4 weeks, like 1 year. But then you go absolutely crazy when somebody does it once for an hour in 1 week, and you go crazy over that voice.
Well, they're over there playing my video and
150
going after
hours.
me. I mean,
Well, come after me. You know why? Because you have nothing to come after me about, because you don't know me. So what are you going to do? Keep showing a screenshot and go, oh my God, check out Princess Chaos. Oh my God, this is a screenshot I grabbed of her on Christmas Day when she turned her camera down to share a really special Christmas moment with her friends. And I managed to grab it like the dirty, disgusting little Grinch of a bitch and cunt that I fucking am. You know, that's what you are, Jessica. You think you bother me by that or trigger me? Do you know I've never seen it one time? Because frankly, I don't care. Because like I said, the way that you managed to get a photograph of me was by dirty, grimy, sneaky, disgusting, evil means. That is who you are. And that's why it doesn't fucking bother me, nor do I give a fuck to see it. You got nothing on me. So what are you going to say about me? You keep just saying over and over again that, but I smoke cannabis. Like I said, ooh, burn, it hurts. So talk about me. Why? Because you learned nothing about me. You've never spoken to me. We've never had a conversation. Therefore, you got zero content. But shit, have I got a lot recorded on you, which is your own. Not recorded, it's just safe, which is you. Your words.
Oh my God. Pooh has a new video too.
Awesome. This is almost done. Let's finish this one up and we will head out. Or do whatever else you would like to do.
And that's it.
Okay, Robin, and
I can't believe this shit.
Yeah, a year ago, I said
members
this
only
is
videos.
blatant hell.
All being drug
Because
addicts.
you thought you were the only person with PTSD and that's all you cared about was yourself. And you didn't think about all the other people in the chat.
You called me a drug addict.
Tony says she can have me taken down right now. Bring it, bitch.
Hey,
Oh my God.
Hey.
I was waiting back there.
Tony says she can have me taken down right now.
Sorry, unedited.
Bring it, bitch.
Hey,
You're so horrible.
Hey.
I was waiting back
She
there.
almost just
Hey,
sniped her
how's it
friends.
going?
She almost just stabbed her. Knife.
It's okay.
I don't think she actually knows who it is.
Oh, really?
Only because if you listen to where Mr. Tony and them were talking on Susan's the other night, she was trying to blame it on Levitt.
Oh, wait a minute. But I thought you guys say you don't watch them. You guys say all the
No,
time,
she
I
doesn't,
don't watch
ever.
those people. I don't watch them. I don't know. I'm not even sub to them. I don't even watch them. God, you guys just drop your own ace cards right out of your mouth. It's just brilliant how quickly you guys just hang yourself.
Well, she said 3 times yesterday she knew who it was because she was getting restraining orders.
Yes, for people that have been harassing and cyberbullying her. Got
I don't
nothing
know
to
what
do
she,
with
what
you.
she said.
Got nothing to do with you. Stupid. You're so stupid.
I'm gonna. What was it?
Yeah, more lies with 0 proof.
Yeah, and that's you too, sweetie. And also that's your sex life as well.
And what are the tri-states in that area?
Well, as you can clearly see, Heidi didn't pass elementary school either. It wasn't that grade 7 effing geography. I mean, shit.
You
If
know
don't
it, and you're even
remember
in
the map
Canada?
of your own country. Girl, I learned that in grade 7. My country, all the provinces, all the capitals. I got that shit memorized to this day because it was like,
Oh my God, I remember those. I
geography.
hated that.
It's
I
grade 7
hated that.
geography. And there's she. What tri-states are around? I don't know what state. I'm like, really? That's pretty bad. That's grade 7 geography. So you got a whole panel of people that got elementary school education. Oh, I'm sorry, you got college education, but you don't know where the fuck the states are in America.
No, that's not college. Those are certificates. They're
Good
different.
job, Heidi. You're so smart, like Homer Simpson smart.
Very different. Very different.
I have to wonder.
Oh, here we go. Here, y'all can listen to this dumb bitch. I don't care.
See, this is about the.
Let's back her up a little bit.
Is this live?
Yeah, this is live. Yeah, I do have older kids.
I thought we were talking about
Mm.
So now she turned around and listened to the live that
Why would you speak to my adult child?
and
They're
back to the live.
children, except for my daughter, they don't have a child.
Oh.
So what would be the point of you speaking to them? Your son has a daughter that was fucking threatened. So yeah, I think that justifies speaking to him. Because
Did you just hear her? She's justifying the reason why she should reach out to her oldest son to speak to him.
She justifies everything.
Huh? And you just
Oh,
went,
Pooh
"Wait
has
a
a new
minute,
video.
I just got, who threw that extra curve in that road? Because did she realize that just made no sense? Whoa. So what one person, you can't do it. If they do it, you can do. No, you're not supposed to do it, but you can do it. But okay, then got it. Makes perfect sense.
you made that whole big old fucking stink about sending everybody to my fucking kids' school. Tony, don't you fucking remember what you said, you dumb cunt?
Oh, wow. How many times she said the C word?
Oh my God.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know. You're nasty.
Oh, now we're crazy, bitch. No, you're the fucking crazy one.
No.
Is this how crazy?
Yeah, it is.
Okay,
Bro. This is how crazy.
See, this is about the
Yeah.
cyberbullying.
Yeah.
Cyberbullying, bitch. You put my whole fucking life out on your fucking page.
Prove it. Prove it.
Talk about cyberbullying and who's fucking stalking who.
Prove it.
You dumbass.
Prove it.
Just because you've taken it down doesn't mean it's not fucking there, Tony.
That's
You're
right,
still-
Jessica. Just because you privatize it doesn't mean I didn't I didn't turn around and record it. Or just because you unlist it doesn't mean I already don't have it saved somewhere. About 190 of your disgusting lives. You think you're so smart, do you? You think you're so smart by trying to get out of here.
Stupid. You don't know how it works, so sit down and know your fucking place.
That's right, bitch. Sit down and know your place. As I screenshot me having 190 of your lives saved.
Oh, she's gonna cry now. She's gonna have a panic attack.
Look at her making fun of it now. Now she's making fun of it.
She's gonna have a panic attack now. Fuck you,
Bitch,
Tony.
you ever had a panic attack? I don't even wish it on my worst enemy. I don't. They're
This
horrible.
little thing,
But I'm glad you think it's
and
funny.
the number I had that I was gonna call Monday, and then some shit.
Tony, you're fucking stupid. What happened? Oh, you had to get your ass on a bunch of fucking panels. You probably don't even have the fucking number. Okay, unseen, you turn off.
Hey, ladies.
Hi.
Hi. Sorry, am I talking too loud?
Look,
Nope.
the whole ward's almost here.
Okay. Anyway, I just wanted to point out Frank lied too.
But
Frank always lies. That's nothing new. But what did he lie about?
You
He
should think
knew,
Frank
that, he
lied.
knew that somebody else had his phone number.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. What was it? Harper told us herself that he was mad because Frank was mad because she sent his phone number in a screenshot.
Mm.
Remember?
I gave that directly to Mr. Tony.
Right.
What?
Yeah, and Frank was mad because Mr. Tony was giving it out. Somebody was giving it out. So a whole bunch of people have his phone number.
Sorry, guys. Bitch, did you not just hear Tony admit that she has the fucking... Get the fuck out of my chat. Fuck off.
Oh my God.
Who's that?
I don't know, some stupid ass bitch, I'm sure. Sapphire skies.
I think you guys are right. I don't think her family knows anything that's going on
Oh,
here.
sorry.
And she's probably terrified for
I'm
him
just a
to
little
know.
pissed off right now.
No, not to this
Hmm.
degree. They don't.
It's
They
fine.
don't.
No.
And
There it is.
No.
And while I was recording, there it came up.
Yep.
Oh, really? But you sit there and go, oh, but you dirty.
Well, Pooh put out a new video. Pooh put out a new video. Just so. Wait, where? Oh, I lost her. I lost her. I lost her. I lost her. Look, now it's dark now. It's all night now. But Pooh put out a new video. So I haven't watched it yet. So you guys think that I have to watch it. That we're right on to as to oh, there she is.
I can't believe I kicked myself off the stage.
You did. Well, I did it
I
earlier.
closed a bunch of tabs and I closed that one too. And I was like, why don't I hear anything anymore? Sorry.
So we have to watch. So Pooh put out a new video.
But I do agree
And-
with you, Queen. I do not believe that Heidi's husband or Purple's husband know the severity of
No.
how bad they are
And I
sick-wise and what and their
think
actions
they'd be
out here.
pretty mad. I mean,
I think they'd be more concerned and worried than mad. Especially Heidi's
well, it
husband.
depends
I'd
if
be
it was
more
real or
concerned and
not.
worried that that I would be more concerned and worried to be like you're not like your mental health is getting worse. Like then I don't want you to be because I know for a fact they wouldn't want them to be on YouTube anymore if it's how bad it's
Right.
affecting them. And that's how I
I
know
mean,
they're not
maybe-
honest.
Maybe that's the problem, that if he finds out,
That's right.
she might have to be taken off YouTube.
Yeah.
Like he might say, I'd be so embarrassed. I mean, to be
I
quite
would.
honest, if my kids ever saw me
Oh
speaking
man.
that way,
Oh man, dude.
behaving that way,
I'd be mortified. I would be, like I said, embarrassed and mortified and everything. everything if I ever
mean,
lost it like
just
that.
like hearing it go on, I'm
Yeah.
like, oh God,
Oh,
I
I
don't
know.
like know
I know.
like embarrassing to hear someone else do it.
Yeah. And you heard earlier in the clipping, you heard that her son was in the background with her mother. And I'm like, you're doing this live stream at 2 p.m. with your son in there and your mom there, like using this voice. And my brain was just going, oh my God, how dare you say you're not, it's just like, wow, it's too much. It's just, and there it was. So I don't know what was said in the last 20 minutes in that live stream, but next thing I know, it was gone. And I was like, I don't know what was said in the ending, but it clearly shows you, like I said, yeah, obviously your husband cares about you. Your spouse loves you very much. So I'm pretty sure that if your spouse found out that you were having thoughts of suicide or you're feeling suicidal, yeah, your spouse is going to be like, I don't want you to go on there anymore because, you know, I love you. I want you to be okay. Like that's a no-brainer. And we can tell that, you know, that their husbands are, you know, they're decent men. They're not bad spouses. Yeah. They are caring spouses. And I totally believe they don't know it because like I said, if they did, they'd be like, yeah, I don't think so. Absolutely not.
Oh, I heard that too. So, you know how, so that night when it happened, and I'm sorry if anyone thinks we're talking whatever, but I'm sorry. I don't necessarily believe this happened. And I'm sorry. She's told so many untruths that it's hard to know a truth.
That's right.
Like, it's always like, I only ever called her a Barbie. There were a couple texts. Then there was one text. And obviously there were no texts because it never happened.
See?
I mean, we've just heard these people lie so many times, lie after lie, lie after lie, that I don't believe anything. And when someone says, I got this threatening call, and you're on the phone with police for a very short amount of time.
A minute.
And then you say you told your husband and the mother of that child in a very short amount of time, yet nobody is crying or upset. And then you go on to talk about penises. I mean, it's just,
and then it flips to Lorena Bobbitt's and penises. You're just like, what?
Wait, we're laughing at what?
Like, it just doesn't make any sense.
Imagine if a parent from her kid's school, I mean,
absolutely.
I can't imagine if, which I do have parents who, you know, and I have people who work with my husband, who, I mean, and there is nothing on here that I would be embarrassed about. I might be embarrassed about how other people act. And and people have said like, oh my God, those people are not, it's like, that's kind of embarrassing that there are other people out there that try to do things, but I'm not embarrassed for but if I was one of those people, I would be mortified that other adults, like I was saying, you weren't here in the beginning, I was talking about, we get desensitized to it, but take a step back outside of YouTube and think about how bizarre that behavior is. Like if you went into the office and someone came in dressed up as you, trying to like make fun of you, you'd be like, what? What? Like that's how you handle things? It's not normal at all. At all. So I don't know. I can't imagine if other parents know, if her family truly knows.
No.
So.
No, but it is.
Wait, is that new? Wait, I saw, hold on. Is that a new drop a link? Wait, I saw something.
You were talking something about poo. You said poo. I heard you earlier say poo.
He's got a new video.
Cool.
He's got a new video, which it's.
You keep saying he, I keep saying she again. It's cool.
Who is a man to me? Who is a man to me? I don't know why. There's no reason to believe that Pooh is a man. Wait, you spoke about a child's throat and laughing. What? Oh yeah. I thought you were talking about me. I was like, I spoke about a child's throat. What? Yeah, that would be a problem for me. But I have to get to bath time and kid time here. But
absolutely.
I think this, I mean, I don't know. I mean, is this going to change anything? Probably not.
No,
because
she's going to keep
going blinded.
Yeah, she's still going to keep running that. She's still going to keep doing what she's going to do because that's who she is as a person. She's not going to change.
You know what,
she's though? Being her, which is vile and disgusting and everything else in between with no sprinkles.
You know what, though? The people who have a brain will see this for what it is and be like, wow, she wasn't who I thought she was. The people who look at this and still feel the same way, I can't help you. You know what I mean? If you see all this and you still are like, oh no, she's great, I can't help you. You know what I mean? Like, this is who you're following. This person who is illogical, who lies, who, I mean.
Exactly. Eventually,
you think that's okay?
That's right. If the light bulb doesn't go off at some point, you're just not like, whoa. Then then you're following the right type of people. They are your people. It is your type of people. Like, you are them. It is what it is.
Someone said, remember when she used to say her husband watches all her lives? I can't imagine that.
I remembered when her daughter used to come into the lives and she would talk in the chat.
She's young, isn't she? Or is she not?
But it was her teenage daughter, like young teen. I don't know what her age is, but she would come into the chat. Because I remember in the beginning when it was the game channel, she was like, she was like, talk in the chat so I can rent you and so you're safe and your stuff like that. So I remember, she used to come in. She used to come in. Yeah, she came into the chat and she would talk from time to time. Sometimes she came into the chat to be like, Mom, where are you? I'm waiting for you at work. And she'd be like, all right, I'm coming. Like, literally. Oh yeah, I remembered it. Yep.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, well,
my kids are not around me right now, nor would I let them be. And when they kind of come near, I'm like,
No.
I mean, you just don't allow.
That's right. Your real life and your like the life around you comes first. That one, though.
Well, I mean, just like Jenna doing her whole little impersonation of me, and her daughter's like, you're letting your daughter see you look and body shame someone. There's something wrong with you.
I'm really body shaming. You're letting your daughters look like you're letting your daughter see what an ugly I can't help it. She just looks like she looks horrible. I just keep looking at her going, oh my God, I have seen the most beautiful drag queens and LBGT people. And when I saw that, I thought, lady, it was hard enough before to believe you were a woman. And then when you shoved on that, gucked on that makeup and put on the lipstick past the lines, like I was like, lady, you didn't even outline. You went beyond where your lips were. Didn't know how to put eye anything. And the crown, everything. I went, you're ugly. I was like, girl, you look
But
scary.
That's why Eliza's meme was so good,
Scary
because
as
it had
heck.
the Mimi. It was good.
Is it on the community tab? I'll have to go check it if it's on our community tab because I don't know.
It's on, it's on Eliza's and it's on mine too. But look at hers too.
Oh God, it was the most scariest thing. I literally was like, ah! I'm like, oh my God, why would you turn on your mic? I don't get it.
Oh, Lenny said something good. She said, by the way, 911 calls will lock up our phone for 20 to 30 minutes before you can call again. So she says,
meaning if you make a fake one, meaning? What do you mean?
No, if you call 911, you can't call again.
Really?
And there will, so she couldn't have. So there's a lie right there.
Well, again, like I said, when Buddy showed the screenshot on his panel, he showed that he managed to take the screenshot when I guess she put up a cell phone, whatever, and showed that she made a call to 911, and it showed that the call time was 1 minute. And I'm like, that's basically calling and hanging up before it rings.
No.
Done.
No. And Jackie Jude said she went in to Purple's chat as her daughter, and she was modded in 30 seconds. Your daughter shouldn't be on there.
Not in there. It's not healthy there.
No. Hey, Chris. Man. Is that letters? Look at her little name there. So
literally,
weird.
Nobody under the age of 18 should be in that channel. It is what it is.
No. Well, I don't know. I think, you know what?
Yeah, I know.
We're dealing with a group of people who are not mentally stable in the head.
Yeah.
They're just not. And I hope that her son gets better. I do.
Absolutely.
But we're not working with people who are sane. I mean, these are not people who are adults, who have an adult mentality. Who are working with a full deck, because what you played is not how adults work.
That was high school maturity level. That was high school maturity level. Even if you went that far, that was ridiculous.
That was way more mature than that in high school, for sure. Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
I mean, I would not treat my worst enemy the way they treat people.
Because they agreed, Verbal agreed that she's got the mentality of an eye for an eye. Well, I'm sorry, I'm a Catholic and we turn the other cheek. So my way of living is different. Hers is an eye for an eye. Therefore, that tells me you don't forgive much in your lifetime.
Morals come second.
That's right. So when she said that's what I am, she goes, yeah, eye for an eye. I go, not me. It's I turn the other cheek and I go on with my life. That's what I do. I don't go seek.
Well, what's wrong with me is I say all these horrible things in chat, which these are the things that I say. These are the things I say. I'm not sitting here being like, you dumb cunt, blah, blah, you're so bad.
Exactly.
Like, look at what I say and compare it to. I mean, I have so many clips of actual things. Yeah. But I mean, like I said, if the people are in the cuckoo mindset,
that's right.
I mean, like, you really think I'm gonna say someone's minions? I can't. I mean, I would love to know which live it's in and if it was played, because I can't imagine that if you played something start to finish and didn't. I can't. Like, does anyone know where this came from? I can't imagine myself saying that. I don't even think of anybody having, like, that's not weird thought.
And I feel bad because I love the Minions. They're freaking cute. I love their movies.
I
love Dave. I love Steve. I mean, I just love them, and they're getting a horrible rap. We need people to use another name and leave my cute Minions alone because I love them.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the Minions. Oh, everyone needs to leave them all alone because Jenna said so. Well, leave. I didn't start this.
Oh, okay then, Jenna. Because you said that, I'll listen to you. Okay then.
You start. Because all I do is respond. All I do is respond.
That's right.
Purple, I responded. She started with me. I was a bully channel. She started with me. Never did anything to Heidi. She started with me. Never did anything to her. Jenna, I don't even know where she came from.
That's right.
All of a sudden, her and Mrs. T started putting out this lie of a story that I somehow did something that I have the message clearly shows I didn't. So I don't know why any of them are doing that. I mean, she started at me. I didn't even know who she was. And people are like, this girl is doing a live about you. I'm like, who is that? This person's I'm like, who is that? This person's dressed up as you. Who is that? Like, I don't even know who. So you stop and I don't even know who the heck you are.
She tried as best as she could, but she did not even come close to dressing up and looking like you. Not even
what is probably the most important thing? You can't have a tiny pony and expect to be the queen.
That's right. Not even that. Like, really, it was just bad. It was bad. Like I said, you can't even.
It was bad.
The lipstick stops where your lip line ends. Where your lip line ends, that's where the lipstick stops.
It was bad. And then she somehow thought that, like, I got my crown from a beauty pageant. Sorry, not a pageant
you can
girl.
Please, you can go to any jewelry store, any accessory store, and you can buy freaking tiaras freaking everywhere in all these places. Like, are you kidding me?
I mean, mine's from my wedding. It's real Swarovski crystal. It was expensive.
Yeah, but she makes it sound like you can't get it. Like a tiara is like something hard to get. I'm like, girl, they're everywhere. Like,
I know.
They're you get them in costume shops. I mean, for Halloween, like they're everywhere. Like, are you?
That's where I figured she got them. I mean, mine I got. It was at a bridal store, and it was like $1,000.
Yeah.
But I mean, that was for my wedding.
Yeah. So. Well, it looks beautiful.
Well, thanks. All right, we're gonna have a members only get ready with me. Maybe she'll come. I'll teach her how to do makeup for real.
Actually, yeah, that'd be great because damn, I mean, wow, that's pretty sad.
I'd love, Jenna, you can come to get ready with me. I'll teach you how to use makeup for real.
Oh my God.
I think we'll probably do it maybe tomorrow. Just get out of the way.
Why not?
All right. Well, thanks everybody.
Yeah, thanks so much everybody for coming out. It was so nice to see you
guys.
Beautiful friends.
Love you guys. Bye, Jenna.
Have a good night, guys. Much love.
Bye. Thanks for coming up, Precious.
You're welcome.
Love you, girl. Bye.
Love you too. Bye.